If you are not a new person, or you are not a Yankeean, or two that I pulled, thank you.
You can change your jump impulse.
Okay, I want to make this quick, because we have a lot to do. So many few days. Okay, first and foremost for Yankeeans. This little shit. This is one of the higher court's homunculi that actually works. She is also taken as an apprentice to be taught how to do golemancy, how to actually make more homunculi. Not something that's ever been done. This is a weird little shit you would be aware of.
The AI can build itself now.
Oh man.
Ooh, can't say that. Can't say that.
Question.
Yes.
Quick question: how much would Koa know about all of this?
You would know that it was something that was actually going around in the higher numbers for nobility, so Mom would have definitely heard about it and told you about it, because that's never been heard of, a homunculi making more homunculi.
Okay.
They shouldn't really be possible to, but there's no confirmation or research to go against it. It's just not normal. That's that note for that. So that's my note for the Danshians. That is who you would be aware of, and what the reason why you know them. You guys can go in now. I need Problem Child 1 and 2 forward for our 2 jackalopes.
Oh, okay. I'm not Problem Child. Okay.
Yeah, you're
It's always these two. Always them.
Push to go in.
So
happens.
I'm specifically told to come over here because I'm racist.
do remember to press the flag.
You are racist.
Well, yes. However.
Yep. Okay. Sorry.
Think they're Pandoran?
All right.
Shut the fuck up.
So for our 2 jackalopes. One, you know this one. Actually, I think you're both from. Oh, fucking both of us right.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry.
And just like that,
Okay.
they're on a
First
list.
and foremost, this piece of shit, you know his family line. They are the border control for Serenity. To keep it
Well, anyways, you guys got the big thing already.
Makes
So
responses of
that's fun. Yeah, she's
great,
known
for
for
example,
this.
Your court specifically.
She's
because of what your
literally.
family does. Knows there's something that's missing in their history. Enjoy that, buddy. But for funny jackalope eyes, way too much mana in a very limited frame. Vice versa here. The only measurement that you would have is, imagine you saw somebody who was 20 foot tall, that much mana in a condensed space.
Itty bitty container.
Vice versa for this one. And Ari, my
Yes.
dearest, you see 2 figures behind them when you look at them. Made of
Why?
and pure dark.
Why?
Ow.
What do you mean? Oh.
Ow.
Okay, so light and
Okay.
dark.
Light
I'm
and
guessing.
dark.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Simple enough.
That is information
Freak.
you guys will have on
Freak,
hand. I
freak,
will
freak.
purposely
You
color
freak,
code you guys
your
later
family.
For extra information you will find over time.
I'm literally the most normal angel to ever
Freak,
exist.
freak family, your family.
The entities behind this, I started lagging out. Me when I
Besides
write
that,
Gaster
you guys
as
are
my
good to
child's
go.
name and the pregnancy
I'm not
number
yet.
said.
I want to take
Took you
these
over
through
the corner.
I mean,
through the
least
button.
I turned to point at
Oh.
you.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm meaning these 2.
I've already
I
done
don't
the
care.
buttons.
I know. All right. So
I'll go with you.
I'm going to explain all the buttons in this room here for you before we do go in. That way
We'll
it
run
gives
through
us
the
a
lore part
chance.
afterwards before we send them in, so they would know going in, unless you've already done that.
I just said I was picking them up from wherever they are, to be honest.
Jojo, that's fine.
I guess before clarification on the figure thing, has she ever seen that before with anyone else? Like, is this going to be new to her? Okay,
That is foreign to you.
understood.
So
I
you have 2
already
Shiny pickups and a Yanchi pickup.
I already know what I want to say as soon as I see it. I already know.
All right.
We're friends.
So,
By virtue of I found you.
Yeah.
so button time for you two. This black button right here. Do don't ever press it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's the mass
The
teleport.
button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
The red button right here, we will be using. This will take us to the front door of the academy, so we'll get there when we do. This yellow button is for music and world to turn it on and off if you use your own music. So,
Alright, pressing that immediately. Very cool.
so this is your one way you can set your speed settings right here. With you both being Jackalope, I would figure you both would probably be very fast on the fast end.
I'm gonna stay on medium. I'll just change it if I need to in the menu.
Yep.
A little unwieldy.
I know we've already went through the menu with you. There is a menu that you do have. If you have index.
I do have index.
Okay, so on your
Right hand.
controller, if
Yep.
you go right down and up, you'll open it.
Open your other hand.
Right. Wait.
You know, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on.
So it'll
this
open in your
motherfucker.
left hand. On
Oh. Oh, I see. Okay.
Yep.
Test,
And you're
test, test,
also-
test. There we go. A little bit of echo.
High movement
Yep.
speed that you can adjust there for your character.
All right.
Oh, okay. Cool. Alright.
And at
So
any
on the right
time, if
microphone.
you also
Yes.
need like if you need like a DM or anything, you can also call for us in the menu. as well.
I see. Okay. Yeah. That's familiar. Cool. And I guess those like the chat volumes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm familiar.
All right. So over here. After today, this will be your general teleport. This teleports you to anywhere you would be on the map.
Okay.
Alright, so this one thing, this is your mana. So, right now, we only have it set for a single one, so if you are a dual, just go ahead and choose one of
Oh, cool.
White is light, correct?
Yes, so this is
Yeah,
like
this one's light.
Okay.
Yeah, just pick your favorite.
30%.
I don't have to.
Alright. So, this is your house flag. This will allow you into your actual house room. So for the both of you, you're going to be choosing the Vanguard one.
Okay.
And of course, you know.
Yep.
Alright. Alright.
And I have the rune sigil, so it's on.
Last funny thing, just in case if you ever DC, we do have a teleport to friends, so if you ever need to use that, if you disconnect for some odd reason.
Okay.
So yeah. So with that being said, I'm going to go use the restroom, and once I get back, we will be going in.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
We can sit down a bit. All right.
All right.
Yeah, I was amused that I got
Find
the.
the voice. Let's be.
I was amused by the that I got the okay for the the, as I'm now going to jokingly refer to it because I thought it was funny, the AI making more of itself.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's really funny. Yeah, I didn't know how really important your character was. Like, oh shit.
I mean, I knew a little bit, but I didn't know that there would be so many people that would already preemptively know about it. But
Yeah, I didn't know jackalopes have like monocyte of some kind, or at least like I read the document. I'm like, what did I? Miss
I
that?
I didn't know that I could see what I could see either. It doesn't say anything
I know,
about
yeah.
that.
I'm like, oh okay.
This is more of her doing the funny, like, haha, you let me write your lore,
Just
idiot.
The chat about the things I was going to see, but you know, this works.
Yeah, it's okay. You know what? I just wanted to be, as soon as I see one of those two idiots, I'm going to be like, who are your friends?
I'm also going to just be like, oh, you're weird. Tell me more about that.
He's a
So,
curious guy. He just wants to make friends with everyone.
Well, it's doubled because of context, but
With you three in particular, there is a weird lore thing that is going to happen. You three will actually be meeting before you enter the gate, with how Diary would have to pick you up.
Okay.
So if you guys
Gotcha.
want to do quick introductions real quick, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah. I'll start. I guess my name's Titus. He's a very he's an outgoing, curious jackalope. He's a pure water. And yeah, he's a commoner as well.
Okay.
that answers the question I was going to ask. This is Apollo Pierce, noble, sort of record-keeping family in Serenity, mono light. Like, very full of greeting, immediately gone after the fact. It's like I do the whole song and dance, and then I am immediately like, okay, tell me about yourself.
Oh yeah, being born like, what's? Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the same way.
So, she would introduce herself as Aerith Rivele. She is created into a noble family. Whether or not people consider her noble herself is a different question. As you both overheard, and she would mention this, she is the daughter and apprentice to a very well-known Golomancer in Yangshi. And
Family about you.
she is, and yes, she is trained in the early stages, being trained to make various golems, including homunculi like herself. And as a thing for either of you, if either of you would have extended your hand to like shake her hand or anything, she would just look at it and not reach for it. And if you try to like reach towards her, she would just back up.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, and last thing, she would say it's like her magic type is a fusion crystal, ice, and clay.
Okay. What?
Actually, probably would not have introduced my own element, but if it's relevant to either of your sites.
Yeah, he'll just say it.
As far as I'm aware, no. But at this point, I don't know what I can see or not.
So you know, since she would have introduced herself, Sayuri would have introduced herself as Sayuri Izumi. She is the head cavalry teacher for Curiosum Academy, and she's come to pick you all three of you up.
Okay.
Considering that we're all coming in together, would it have been a particular order, like where are we coming
You
in
first,
from?
then those two.
Okay, so I would have basically been in Serenity briefly.
Yes.
Understood. Neat.
All right.
Never been there
You
before.
three ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Yep,
let's
I'm
go
ready.
hit the red button.
Okay. The black button with the circle? Got it.
No.
No!
Oh boy. Huh. Interesting.
This was not the sort of place I was expecting.
Ah. Marvelous. Wow.
For you two in particular, we'll have Virtues do your tour around the school. He's your head teacher.
Okay. Roger.
For now, we should probably get over to the morning announcements and get you guys something to eat for the ones who do eat.
Sounds good. Okay.
I will be present, but I will not partake. I do not have means to enjoy it with.
For now, just try and stay close with me.
Understood.
I mean,
I have never seen such a large barrier before. Is this unique to this location?
Only to this location. No one really knows where the skull is. Except for the teachers, see?
I see.
Understood.
Interesting.
Through here, this is the center area.
Alright. Interesting.
I wonder what that's for.
Pretty cool.
Right?
And through here to the Grand Hall. Oh, perfect. Virtues. Virtues.
Yes.
Do you want to see your new 2 students or not?
I mean, I can see them. I got eyes in the back of my head, but I think you mean face to face.
Yes.
All you can do is just when I use my I essentially
The 2 jackalopes are yours.
4 jackalopes. Greetings, welcome to Curiosum Academy.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Well, I developed a new skill.
Don't have to
recently,
try
which
too hard,
essentially
but nice effort.
send a lot of things that are more like
It was the thought that counts.
lightning.
Exactly.
My name is Professor Virtues, right hand to the headmistress and head of Zen Club.
Electrical explosion.
I will be your
Oh.
teacher throughout the year.
Nice to meet you, Teach.
Nice to meet you as well.
It's a pleasure. I'm Apollo Pierce. A student, I guess.
I'm aware I had to do background checks on all of you.
Titus,
Easy,
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Virtues, I'll leave those 2 in your care after
I'm
morning
being stared at.
absence.
Nah, I relish in it. It's fine.
There's multiple eyes here, so statistically it's very
Over
likely.
there is a fusion.
Anyways,
That's alright.
I'm going to
City.
show them the kitchen real quick so they can get some food.
However, I'm a tool.
Alrighty.
So I tried
Morning announcements should be in like
replicating the
5 to 10
anime
minutes.
was based off of their ability.
See you in a bit then, Teach.
That's Creek.
See you soon.
He calls it.
Sure we can't say.
Maybe a gemstone or 2.
Down the way.
Apologies.
Thank you.
So this is a smaller dining room, but through here is the actual kitchen.
Okay. Gotcha. Oh boy. Question.
Yes.
Could we, as students, cook here at all? Any
Yes.
possible? Oh, perfect. Okay. Good to know.
And if you would like any cooking advice, I'm also available.
Ooh, really? I will let you know on that one.
I will keep that in mind for those who enjoy such things.
Yeah.
So
Sounds
go
good.
ahead and grab whatever food you want and then just wait around in the Grand Hall, and then Virtues will grab you 2 after the announcements and you'll be right with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Sounds good. Alright, get some grub.
In that case, I will return to the hall.
Of course.
And I'm on top of the base like this.
I've shown you.
I understand there's difficult and very yeah, I need to get better with that. I can redo one thing. Anyways. Well, healing magic be upon me. You got hit with the book. They were roommates?
I want to know the context from just overhearing that.
I like scientific.
I don't know.
Listen, you keep flipping me off. I will fight you.
Hello there.
Hello.
Why do you?
I'd like to introduce myself since I noticed you walked in with the others.
Why do you keep
Yes, I have just
My name is
recently
Hector
arrived.
Olvender. Nice to meet you.
A pleasure to meet you. I am Aerith Rivele. I hope that we are able to get to know each other during my stay here.
My name is Kaylin Drachmir. Pleasure to meet you. Do you not do handshakes?
I apologize. I do not like being touched.
That is very understandable. Pleasure to meet you.
A pleasure as well. You are both in the same house as I.
Yes. I noticed your badge while you were walking by.
I have been told to be accompanying Miss Sayori after the announcements. So likely I will be in their company for some time.
I see. Well then, that's no problem. Sayori is quite well at showing us around.
I am intrigued
I
to
will have
view the
to
facilities
be taking
here.
my time.
Oh,
Yes, I do hope to get to know you well afterwards. I like to at least stand around and make sure I'm paying attention to when they decide to do announcements. They kind of just randomly go up there.
I see. That is good to know. But yes, I am hoping to become familiar with the grounds, especially what facilities are available, in case I am able to continue some of my work in private without
I
the
see.
resources I have at home.
Well then, feel free to ask us as well. We've been here for about a week, so we kind of know some things around us. But it would be good to know what you're looking into.
Namely, the facilities to properly engage in glymancy. If there is a proper forge, that is at least a starting point. Otherwise, I might have to make do.
They do have a smithy outside, and though I'm not too certain on it myself, I think one of the professors specializes in glymancy.
Oh, that is most convenient. Do you know which one?
I think the Valkyrie professor, but I'm not too certain.
Valkyrie. The green ones, yes?
Yes.
I see. I shall have to follow up on that information. Outside of my own family, I have not gotten to meet another.
Well, that's good.
I am hoping I can proceed with my studies on that front.
It's nice to meet you.
You as well.
Attention all students, morning announcements will start shortly. If you're not in the grand hall, proceed to start moving there immediately.
It seems they are beginning. We shall have to continue at a later time.
Yes, I'm sure they'll have a big circle for us to introduce each other again.
I see. I will endeavor to be present.
Alright. I'll be taking my leave to the front. Thank you so much for your time.
And you as well.
Take care.
Please refrain from pelvic thrusting into your students.
Announcements haven't happened just yet,
And so they plot the students'
yeah,
She's not that delicate. It is a personal quirk of hers. She is very afraid of being touched.
I'm pretty sure one of those teachers gets sorted. Fairly certain, yeah.
I've never seen any of them actually, like, try. No, that's a lie. They prom try. Yeah.
When he was fighting the flame.
I don't know this stuff.
Pretty sure he was fighting.
Good morning, students. As for our new entries, I am your headmaster, Eva Harper Kissery. It is a pleasure to meet you. For at least first point, for our new entries into the campus, you'll be having your entrance exam next week. And on the topic of exams, Professor Sayori and Professor Copperbeard are going to be taking all first-year cavalry into the cavalry house room for a beginning process of your examination. There will also be a mandatory Vanguard lesson with Professor Bram. It is optional for all other houses if you wish to spectate or be involved, but it is mandatory to Vanguard. And if I may as well have all student council step forward, so that way all the new first years can get a good glimpse of who they're working with. For our first year cavalry, you'll be working under Winter Pandora and Ora Krakari. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, Ora. For Centurion year ones, you'll be working with Nikos Lycos and Menis. For Vanguard first years, you'll be working with Lance, and Valkyrie, you'll be working with Amoris. Please do make yourself acquainted with your student council. And for student council president, you'll be having Biol Izumi. There will be personal conversations with some members within each house to organize you guys and get you settled in for next week. Good fortune to all of you. And once we dismiss you, please, first year cavalry, start heading to the cavalry house. If you need a guide, talk to either your professors or to your student council. Good motto.
I suppose that is it then.
Shall we go see Nikos? Just a couple of
Of course, you're with me.
Convenient that was already arranged.
That is...
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Hey.
I did not have a clear view. Which one is winter and which one is...
Winter.
Ah. Good day. I am Aerith Rivele.
Real quick.
Who is your friend? The one behind you. Who is your friend?
Describe them for me, just a moment.
A large figure. Appears to be mostly dark. They are
Not quite as sure. I honestly would tell you more if I knew, but that's for later conversation.
I see. My apologies if it caused you distress by asking.
Real quick, so we can make this simple.
Yes?
If you would like to introduce yourself.
Apologies. My name is Rain Blackstone. I am a second-year cavalry, and I believe I'm going to be your mentor.
I see. I am Aerith Rivele. I look forward to your mentorship.
Pleasure to meet you.
believe you guys have a meeting to get to.
Yep. So
Hmm.
let's start moving the first years out.
Do you need any
If
second
you
years
don't
then?
mind, follow me. No, only first years.
If you don't follow, I've got a lasso.
That will not be necessary.
Or
Well,
did you need something?
I was just gonna double check. Do you need either me or Winter their presence?
If you would want to be there, but I wouldn't need you.
Brownie points.
Hmm.
To hear what you have planned for the new ones.
Another one.
That's up to you two if you want to listen.
Interesting.
Anyways,
Yes.
shall we move?
Yes.
Oh, I was greeting the one behind you. The light one.
Yes. And then also mentoring as well.
Boy.
There's nothing else for Calvary
Oh yeah.
here too, right?
How are you two? Doing good. We're just having one of our moments.
They cancel each other out. Technically, I'm on top.
Yeah. You should come see.
I see.
Honestly, very
Technically, you're
fascinating.
I see.
I was telling Gil here to defend them.
There's a couple nice little fonts out there as well. So there's a lot of like ponds and statues.
Okay.
And out there is usually most of our there's a bunch of
Well, the elevator. Well, call it down first.
Going up. Going up with Helge.
We are all ready.
Growing up.
Hello there.
Hello.
Ooh. Oh, they've added something new, I think. We'll explore that later.
Have that. Yes.
Thank you.
Through here, through here.
Are you okay there?
Yes, I think so.
Alright.
I feel like I got jumped directly on top of, but it did not hurt that bad. Wait.
Make
Right,
yourself
well,
comfortable.
Good morning, Aura.
Scratch.
Okay. So before we start, we do have another new student that needs to make an introduction. If you would like to come up here first and say hi hello to all your other first years.
Hmm. Hello. I am Aerith Rivele. I look forward to getting to know you all over the course of our time here. Is there much else?
Unless if Veroneus wants to do the questionnaire again.
There was a questionnaire. Oh lord.
Unless you already said it, where do you hail from?
I am from Yangshi.
And what were you primarily doing there?
I am an apprentice to my mother. I am studying the art of golomancy, and hope to continue doing so here.
Do you have additional skills?
Primary focus is that. Otherwise, I also work in runic languages and interpretation. though mostly focused on the aspects that assist me of my primary work. I am wholly devoted to that.
And lastly, why are you here?
It was recommended to me as a means of achieving the ability to find an answer to the task that I was given regarding my studies. A means to create cores like those that are within myself. Something that was told I would not find the answer staying home.
That completes my questions.
I hope the answers were to your satisfaction.
Alrighty. Copperbeard, if you would like to and make your introduction. I would suggest going up just a little bit.
Just here. Also, I do apologize beforehand. If you notice, my face is a bit full of glitter. I have a prank war going on. Well, I have a prank buddy, and well, yeah, no, they started the first shot. All right. Good day, everybody. I see a lot of new faces. This isn't a few old, and a few probably old faces, but I do not have seen you enough. My name is Torcoat Copperbeard. I am the second of our lovely commander here. Yeah. I didn't formerly. I taught the position. I thought teached. Nah, I'll go with teached. I formerly teach the positions that our commander here was teaching, but then found somebody better. But I teach alchemy and herbology, as well as I would like to consider myself a counselor for those who trust me. Hey. I am a dwarf. I hail from Hammerdeep, which is in the region of Phoenix Drop. You'll notice me around. Come and ask. I'll answer any questions you have. If you introduce yourself to me, my apologies. I will forget your name. But I will not forget a face. For the rest, I think that's about right, isn't it?
I think so.
Unless anyone else has any questions for me. Going once, going twice. Sold for exactly 0 coppers.
Alrighty, so
I thought it was all in the beard.
this goes into the actual conversation for all the first years. Today you will be starting the first part of your exam.
It's good to see you again.
Next week you will be finishing your exam. This is a 2-part exam. Today is just to give you time. You have one objective right now, and that is to form a team with 4 other people of your choice. Once you form that team, please let me know. And then next week you'll find out what you're going to be doing with that team. Is that clear?
Is it able to include all members of all houses?
Yes.
I have a question. Are we allowed to grab from the upper years?
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
Is it a part of the exercise that we do not know what we will be trying to accomplish with our team?
Correct. You will not find out till next week.
I see.
Second clarification, 4 not including ourselves?
Mm-hmm. 4 not including yourself, correct. So 4 others.
A total of 5.
Hmm.
Any more questions?
No, but I mean like did everything.
Alright, if that's everything, everyone is dismissed to start working on your teams then.
Actually, one more thing I forgot to mention. I also am a man of diplomacy, so if you need any tips, tricks, or guidelines on diplomacy matters, you know, because not everything is about leading; it's also about logistics and such. I teach that as well. No.
So please do come to me. Please, I'm lonely.
Anyways, with all that being said, like I said, you are dismissed, so begin your preparations accordingly.
That wasn't long.
Prepare to die.
You, though, please come with me. I'll give you a tour of everything before we
Okay.
let
Very
you
well.
So, of course, we'll just start in here. So this is, of course, your household. This is where we're going to be doing covering meetings that may be done. Yes, Aerith.
Seems a bit more than.
I was going to ask before you start your tour if I could have a private conversation with them for a moment.
Sure. I'll meet you outside.
It'll be quick.
Very well. I will come out when I'm concluded with this.
Irenaeus, would it be cheating if I asked you to join my team already?
That is Sayor's decision.
Like I said, they're allowed to pick up being one that they desire.
Certainly eventful.
There was no restrictions on those who could be asked, other than, I imagine, no faculty.
Correct. No faculty.
Alright.
I'll tell you what, when all the jazz was going on, I couldn't tell the weather for Adam.
And no, I don't have many insights. This is new.
I wasn't expecting anything, but it is appreciated.
When we actually hear the objective, I may have more insights. I'd like to give them a moment to clear out.
I assumed as such. Though how long that will take is uncertain.
Do you two mind if I have the room?
Attention students, my lesson will be in roughly 30 minutes. Please make your way to the training yard at that time.
You said something to me before we entered, well, before we were sent to the cavalry room.
That is correct.
You greeted something behind me.
Yes, they are still there. They followed you in here. There was a similar situation with the one named Winter, though theirs was a much darker figure. Yours is the opposite. This is unusual, as I have not seen anyone else seem to react to their presence. Let alone ever really see this of anyone else. Ever.
The reason I'm asking you is because I can still look behind myself and I do not see any such figure.
Unusual.
You describe them.
It is hard to really make out details. Most of them is just a very bright light, but they are taller than you by a significant margin. Always behind you, as if like a shadow, but one made of light. Unfortunately, I cannot give you more context than that, as I have admittedly never seen either of these figures before.
I think I have an idea of what it is. That concludes my questions. Thank you.
Very well. I hope this was not a bad first introduction.
No. No, it is not. I missed your full name, though.
Aerith Rivele.
Aerith Rivele. I'm Irenaeus Pelham of Serenity Valley.
I see. It is a pleasure to meet you, and I hope to learn much under you and the others.
You will. It'd be best for you to go complete your tour. Let's say
Yes, as I must also get caught up on this task. I am at a bit of a disadvantage in that I do not know anyone else here yet, so I do not know their capabilities.
No, but you also do not know the objective. So, how much
That is-
weight does their capabilities actually carry?
At the very least, picking a group of people that are likely to be able to work well together would be a starter. If I can tell that they already hate each other, then that would defeat the purpose.
I'd like to remind you, I do not drink full alcohols on school
You have
grounds.
today to figure out as much of that as you can.
I will try to do my best on that front.
Anyways, are you ready for your tour now?
I am.
I can't do it.
Thank you for your patience.
And my ears are too big.
So we might as well start in this room. This is the dorm rooms.
Big ears, right? Big ears, big hearts.
There's 2 other floors above us that have more dorm rooms. You'll be able to choose your own dorm later tonight.
Don't think too much about it, Sheila.
All these 4 right here are the house rooms.
If I really wanted.
And then the locked door right here is the student council room.
I see. Unless I am a member of this council, would I ever have a reason to enter that room?
Unless if they invite you in.
That is what I presumed.
Hello? Move off the elevator.
I think the exams are next week for people.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know what they are, but
Oh, yes.
other than that, I don't know.
If you come this way.
They're together.
Yeah, we're married.
Sir, this room is going to be the clinic. Any type of mending or medical procedures will mostly be done here. This is the waiting room. To the side are both the actual beds for the clinic. As you can see, they are very spacious in here.
That is good. To allow room for others to maneuver.
Yes.
Are there many who are trained in the manners of mending specifically?
I know we do have a few. The only thing I request when you are in this room, this right here, please do not. This is a memorial.
I see. I am not in the habit of touching things that I do not know their purpose of, so... This is
Fair enough.
easy to uphold.
Of course, you've already been to the grand hall and the kitchen. The only thing else over there is where we put people who went feral, so we can calm them down.
I see. Is this a common occurrence here?
Sometimes. Down here?
We're the greatest team in the academy.
Do you need to know any like
This is our classroom. And lectures and everything else will be held in here. Most of the practical stuff, though, will be held outside.
I see. Speaking of classrooms, that reminded me of a matter that was brought to my attention. There was a professor that was mentioned as potentially being knowledgeable about Golomancy. Is this correct? And if so, who?
I do believe that's one of the new Centurion professors.
I will have to make my acquaintance with them. Outside of my family, I have not met another. They will be likely very helpful to my own studies.
Fair enough.
They are the ones with blue on their pin, correct?
Correct.
Right, you tired?
They're here. This is my own personal studies. I do what's called star heraldry and oraclemancy. All three of these rooms are separated into one of the categories of oraclemancy being familiars, star heraldry, and as well as divination.
I'm sorry. I did not catch all of that.
I said that this is more my study area. But this is the
ritual
room.
spaces.
Yes. One being for familiars, divination, and star heraldry.
Star heraldry?
Yes. It is the ability to talk with stars.
I was not aware that stars had voices of which to speak.
No, they do. Me, myself, personally, I am a pupil of 4 of them.
Most fascinating.
If you would like to look into the star heraldry room, we can go in.
I would. This room feels pleasant.
Unfortunately, you won't be able to use this room until in about 3 weeks, when I give my initial lesson to everyone.
But there is the allowance to use the room eventually?
Yes, under supervision.
That is an acceptable term. A strange feeling. This room is pleasant.
And that most likely means one of the stars favor you, or keep an eye on you.
I wonder if those are what I was seeing behind those two then.
There's a chance.
At least one of them seemed like they might know who I was talking about.
I wouldn't have I have a gut feeling they both know. Hold on. shall we continue?
By your lead.
Just to save time so we don't actually have to go up there. Up there is the library and teacher's offices. So if you need to find a specific teacher, the offices are located up there. As well as if you need a book that you need to read, you can find it in there and check it out as long as you return.
Very well. I'm sure I will find myself in there often.
The only other thing up there is the artifact room. Unless told otherwise, you do not have permission to access that room.
Is it readily apparent which room that is?
Yes.
Then I am sure it will be clear that it is likely not to be entered.
Alright, well, shall we go outside then?
Very well. While we are walking, I do have one question, given the minor disadvantage compared to the others undergoing the same assignment. While I understand that there is no way to be told the purpose of the reason of these formation of teams, is there at least a manner of recommendation of what kind of team should be formed?
In this case, there is not.
Very well.
Though, since you are going to be delayed a little bit because of your tour, I will say that knowledge will help.
Knowledge in general, or knowledge of the individuals?
Knowledge in general would probably be the best way to put it.
Very well. I shall have to see what I can learn about my fellow peers.
Alright, so this is the blacksmith area. If you ever need to craft or find someone to help you craft the item, you most likely will find them here. Wilhelm mostly in charge of overlooking the building because he's more of our resident blacksmith.
Understood.
Back there, do you see that tower?
Yes.
That is where the graves are of our deceased are. So when you're up there, make sure you are most respectful.
Understood. There is some white amongst the stones at the top. Is that normal?
Don't mind them. They belong to me.
Oh. Hopefully they know how to get down from there.
Oh, they are very much aware. They're actually my familiars.
Ah. I understand.
We're just going to sneak through here instead of using the actual trail.
A most clever tactic. I am already learning so much.
So this building here is just a general resource storage building. If you are searching for a resource, there's a good chance it might be in there.
Is there a place that documents the current supplies therein? To avoid needing to rifle through things without knowing what it is that is present.
Either speak with a teacher, or I do believe Wilhelm also has a list of things.
Very well.
Our next area, just a little while for some regions virtues has flooding. I'm not going to speak of the magic he uses sometimes here.
Impressive that they can pull water from the ground without it even touching it.
Okay. Be careful, it's steep right here. Alright, so this is the gardening area. Anything that you wish to plant or do alchemy with? Alchemy would be in the back room over there. If you wish to plant any type of flora, all I ask is that you ask me. I'm kind of in charge of this area as well.
I will keep that in mind. I have not personally partaken before, but that could always change.
There's also animal has, for some odd reason I can't say that word right now. But we also take care of animals right here. Don't mess with the junk. They can be quite evil, even though they look so friendly.
I will take your word.
I think the last time someone actually messed with them, they gave them horrible visions.
Oh. Well, that is unfortunate. I shall avoid making enemies of them.
Hello, Nomi.
Hello, Professor. I did not think people would be in the garden at this time, truthfully.
Oh, I'm just giving a tour to one of our new students.
Do I know you?
Unlikely. I am Aerith Rivele. A pleasure to meet you.
I see. It is a pleasure to meet you too. I am Nomi.
Nomi, and...
Nikos Krakos Lycos, it's a pleasure to meet you.
A pleasure as well.
Curiosum.
I'm grabbing you for that. And you want to show me a menace?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Oh, so you need to talk to them.
We shall continue.
No, I do not. I was walking.
Very well.
The garden.
I have noticed a
She'll
few of
be-
these statues along the way. Are they of anyone in particular?
The two we're walking by is Christian and Zula. Some are lords and leaders of other nations. Famous people. Then we also have statues of our dead.
I see. I have never gotten a chance to witness depictions of them before, though I have heard of them. Admittedly, I was kept away from a lot of the going-ons of outside in favor of my studies, so my overall awareness outside of Yangshi is woefully limited.
Well, you will be learning a lot here then. We at least have one person from every single different nation here. Myself being Antarian.
Remember Chicago? No member. Yeah, was that you stole Mako that I said that she was scary and then you decided to make a stupid fucking side remark? Yeah, you motherfucker.
Like to go back to my mom.
Alright. I guess I'll excuse myself to the, war room, because we have a lesson, technically. We're supposed to be there.
Your lesson will probably
No,
be
we're
different.
good. I'm looking.
Oh dear.
Bite me.
Awesome. Catching up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Okay. And then this is our last spot. This is the training area. So where you will practice any type of magic or combat, it will be done here. We also do have a hot springs area over there.
I see. Thank you for your guidance throughout the grounds.
Not a problem. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to bring them up to me at any time if you can find me. Or, as like some people like to say, just call for me and eventually I'll just appear behind you.
Noted. I will not question how that is possible.
But besides that, you are on your own. Good luck.
Very well. It seems that I am now needing to perform reconnaissance on my peers. Oh, that was quite instantaneous. She was not kidding.
There we go. Yes, sorry, what was it? Is this the place?
Oh, that's good.
You never know.
I think I'd like to meet
Oh, yes, for compliment.
If you aren't recruited by any of the cavalry, would you please be on my team?
I'm going to see everyone. Having quick.
Okay. And it should be far enough.
You're all here, actually, and I've already talked to you.
Who to approach?
Hello, students. I will begin my class in roughly 5 minutes. Please make your way to the training area if you are a vanguard. Anyone else is more than welcome to participate, and greatly encouraged.
Hello.
I see you're one of the new ones that came in today.
That would be correct. I am a late arrival, and unfortunately it puts me at a bit of a disadvantage for what they have tasked the first-year cavalries with.
Ah, I see.
I do not know anyone else here, so it is difficult to form a group for what they are asking about.
Fair. I
Well.
haven't really talked to too many people myself.
They usually come
It
to
is
you.
a lot.
That's
Are you
fair.
familiar
It
with the
is-
others around here? Perhaps point me.
to a
All they
degree.
told us was that we needed to form a group of 4, not including myself, for a purpose that was not yet specified, though I was given one hint as a to make up for the less week of experience. Simply that it is something where overall knowledge would be of most use for this task.
Oh, fair.
Well, I mean, if it helps you, my name is Astari Ray. It is a pleasure.
Istari Ray. I will remember that name. I am Aerith Rivele.
Nixie Ironleaf. I'm sorry.
No, you are fine. I heard you all the same.
Okay, fair.
A pleasure.
You are both Vanguard. I should not keep you from your lesson.
Well, he's
Yeah,
not
they
starting
are-
just yet, but if you'd like, the ram with the blue horn tipped. That is Lillian. She is, the three of us are share the same dorm.
Yeah.
I see. I have not yet selected lodgings for myself. I was told I could do that later today.
Fair. Well, if you'd like, you're more than welcome to come and stay with us.
We are room 5B, if you wanted to know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That would save me the trouble of having to find roommates that would otherwise be willing to house me.
True.
That makes it a bit
Be
easier.
happy to have you.
On that same vein, considering what I have just explained, would you wish to be a part of the team that I am needing to form for the assignment I was given?
Is there a multitude of different roles that are needed?
There was no specifications.
After our class.
Please come find me after the class, but do think about it.
If you want, Lillian and Nova are over there. They're two very good people.
Which one is Nova?
Red-haired
The
fox.
red hair.
And Lillian is the goat.
Understood.
I'll see you
We're
soon.
friends.
Hmm.
See you after class.
Hmm.
I have a lightning scar, like, over, like, my stomach and my side.
Good day. I was told by Astari to come over and say hello. She had indicated that the two of you are friends of hers.
I'm Nova.
I'm Lillian. It's very nice to meet you.
A pleasure to meet you both. My name is Aerith. I hope to get to know I heard a loud noise behind me and I was a bit startled.
It's probably from their whole lesson.
Ah, I see.
I can't look in that direction because the flux is trying to eat me when I look that way.
Ah, in that case, I will move over this way, as I do not seem to have as much of a problem looking that way.
Issue.
There are a large number of people over there. It is understandable.
Yes. I am one of the year 2 Centurions.
Centurions. Do you happen to know if either of your professors are nearby? I was indicated one of them might be someone I would be interested in talking to.
Over there.
Yeah, Chanson, with the green and white, yellow light over him.
Over at the,
over
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. I shall have to see if they are the one that was being referred to or not.
The other one, I don't think he's here yet.
I
don't
see.
think he's gonna be here today.
I was simply told that potentially one of the Centurion professors has experience in golomancy, and I wished to hear their level of practice with the art.
Virtues would be better for that.
Yeah. Riches would be better for that.
Professor Virtues? I have received 3 different answers now at this point. Valkyrie, Centurion, and now...
behind you.
And now Virtues, which I believe is Vanguard.
So, the problem is we don't really have someone who's full specialized in it, not any of the teachers. Virtues is the best bet, because I know he's working with at least 2 other students on Golomancy.
Oh.
Plus, he does a couple constructs himself.
There are other students that know this art as well.
Learning, more like.
Well, it is understandable. It is a very involved art. I am all too familiar with that.
So yeah, I would try Virtues.
I will... I guess the best bet is to ask around in general.
Wait, where's Nako?
On your hair.
On your head.
Oh, so you mean, hold on.
Just behind your ears, yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh, so you mean if I did this?
What are you doing?
My hands are in front of me. Nako, into my hands.
In
my
hands.
In
hands, yeah.
Weren't you a lot larger earlier? I walked by and you were on the ground.
I can change size.
You can size change, yeah.
This is gonna hurt my hand, but there is a word that you're not allowed to say. I'm
Don't
not
you
gonna
do it.
purposely...
Yeah, the
I'm only
magic word
telling
is
them what
pipe.
word. I didn't say it. This is gonna hurt my hand. This is gonna hurt my hand. Are you okay, Nako? I didn't
Yeah, we're
say
good.
It was Yasushi. It was Yasushi. So if
Hi,
you want
local
to give
wild.
him the curse,
Is this normal?
Local wild magic user.
yeah,
I
normal with Nako.
see.
Wild magic is a hell of a drug.
It's
Are
great.
you stealing? Are you stealing my pocket moth?
Yes.
Well, please do not say that word if they are standing directly next to me. I would really like not to have one of those fall on my head.
You can't even spell the word. You can't even spell it.
Yeah, don't even spell it. It's just.
That must be very inconvenient for them.
Oh, it's not great. Yeah.
Oh, but it's funny.
That said, if it is
If-
alright, this is a bit of a strange ask upon first meeting, but what are your backgrounds? What are you most knowledgeable about?
When you say that, you mean like
Things that you would say you
What's
know
your
a fair bit
expertise?
about.
okay,
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, I'm having a brain fart trying to like words. Words are not my friend right now. Hello, who's behind? Oh no, Menace.
It's me. Hello.
I'm glad I can recognize your voice.
I'm glad too.
Oh well, no, because I can't look in the direction of the class because I keep fussing. So people keep coming up behind me and I can't tell who it is. I even had a knock behind my ears. Anyways, before I get too distracted.
Awful.
Yes.
Yeah, all I heard was knock on my ear. So, my family's a trade. We do a lot of trade. I am proficient in pure light magic, though. I use sword, shields, sword and shield, and a spear and shield. It's the same shield for both sword and spear. And then I have a few defensive, offensive, and then I got a little bit of healing magic.
Noted. Trade family would imply a lot of worldly knowledge to some extent. Good to know.
I'm originally from Missons. I now live in Serenity.
Understood.
So I know as much as I know between Missons and Serenity.
That is still a background that I do not have myself. So, it is still helpful. I would be interested to hear the answers from the rest as well, before I explain why I'm asking.
I have we're saying our expertises because they wanted to know. So basically
What things would you consider yourself knowledgeable in?
Yeah.
It can be just about anything.
I've experience in blacksmithing and jewelry making. I also am quite proficient with swords, and I mainly use water in a ranged capacity.
Understood.
Yeah.
It might look like I'm slinking away, but I promise I'm not. I'm just grabbing something from over here.
It's quite alright.
I'm gonna try to get the ship working again.
I guess for me, I'm more knowledgeable in light and water magic. Not as proficient as others, but I think I have a good, vast array of knowledge on it. I'm good at organizing, and I know a bit about cultivation and farming, knowing that my father's a farmer and I was able to help him on his farm before I came here.
I see.
And my mother ran a small library back at Avon Garden Librarian.
If you would like to answer as well.
Yeah, I'm good with it. You're cavalry, so you need to know this anyways. You're cavalry, right? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
I might go get some lunch or a snack real quick. Out of character, I'm hungry.
I'm a fusion of clay and water, so I do coral is what my fusion equals. I am the Centurion second in command for student council. I'm from Yanshi, and I grew up on a rock farm, so I'm good at identifying rocks. And then I moved to Neptune.
So don't tell anybody.
They worked at my aunt's bakery.
A fellow a fellow native born of Yangshi. Pleasant.
There you go, I returned them all.
I've been returned.
Good seeing another person from Yangshi.
Good to know. The reason I am asking is relevant to the
Nako, you can go back
meeting that the cavalry house had earlier today. They have tasked the first years as part of the, I believe as part of the entrance exams, to form a team of 4, not including themselves, to do an currently unspecified task. Given my late arrival and therefore lack of familiarity with the vast majority of people here, I asked for one hint and I was given the indication that a team that is composed of a wide array of knowledge would be helpful. No specificity on what kind of knowledge, just that knowledge would be helpful. So I am trying to learn about those who I am meeting before trying to invite individuals to such a team. At least so I am not blindly picking.
That's fair.
That's a good quality for a cavalry to have.
So I am mostly looking for people whose knowledge effectively has no overlap with myself, so that I am able to rely on other individuals depending on the nature of what is tasked. Given that it was only knowledge and not any specific kind, I can presume that it is not something that requires a very specific set, which is helpful. Though it is difficult to plan for something that you do not know what it is yet you're planning for. Though I believe that is the point.
That's typically how it goes for cavalry.
I think it's mostly finding a way to cover all your bases. I think is what they're looking for, like to be able to have a squad that's decent enough for any scenario, and you can pick that good enough. That's sort of what it seems like.
That is the impression I got as well. Though they did not give any limitations short of no faculty members, but otherwise, anyone else is fair game, including the upper years.
That's pretty standard usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That said, I do believe I have at least one that I am interested in. Seeing as we had already spoken a bit. The whole reason why I came over to say hello. That being a story. I don't suppose anyone has asked any of you if you are interested in partaking in this.
I've already been snagged for a team.
I have not been asked.
2 teams, actually, funny enough.
Yeah, the 3 of us haven't.
I don't think either of us have us 3
Yeah,
here.
no.
One quality that I had figured was a good idea was to potentially pick from a variety of houses outside of my own so that I am able to test my own ability to organize.
That's what I'm saying. It's a pick your Centurion adventure, that's what I'm saying.
But Istari being Vanguard, I would basically have 3 more positions to fill, and ideally was hoping to try to find at least one representative from every house to have a balance of perspectives. Yes. And what I had also figured was trying to pick a group of people that seemed to be at least acquainted with one another so that they are not... I'm not risking picking people that turns out they hate each other. For whatever reason. And I would hope that's not the case. They said that you were friends with each other. Unless you have a very strange, definition of friendship.
We have our moments of bickering with each other, but that's like friendly banter.
I see.
Most everyone here gets along well.
Well, that's good to hear.
There are some cases here and there, but it's not too
in
often.
the circle, yes. I disagree
In general,
not too
it's...
often. There's
You start
generally a
looking
lot
at
of
other
issues.
cavalry in Vanguard, it's like,
Centurion is the chillest house you'll see.
Yeah.
Makes
Probably not the
sense.
best.
No, we are the best. Fuck you.
We are the best. What are you talking about?
But that said, you in particular, Nova, would you be interested in partaking under, I guess, my banner?
I'm okay with that.
Excellent. That is at least one confirmed, and another soft confirmed once we have time to actually talk about it when they're not being pulled away for a class.
Yeah.
That tends to make things a bit difficult.
Last year. Didn't this happen a lot where one of the houses just kept getting pulled for classes? Or am I wrong?
Yeah, though one of the main issues was everyone getting dragged for Star Heraldry. That one was the big one.
Yes, I was introduced to the room by Miss Sayori earlier. It was an interesting room. Very pleasant to be inside.
Also, Naka, I apologize if I step over on you.
No,
Trying
you're
to
fine.
figure out why my everything is not working.
Your senses are...
Work. My legs are giving me issues. I'm trying to fix it.
Have you considered asking a Valkyrie to look at them for you? You might be having nerve problems.
This is fourth dimensionally.
The point still
Shit's
stands.
not working.
Maybe they can fourth dimensionally fix it as well.
Fine. I should be fine. I just need a moment to try to
If you insist.
snap everything. So don't mind me if I'm like walking around all over the place.
That is quite alright.
I have a mild suggestion. After Brahm's teaching thing that he's doing, me and the other Centurion council representative are going to do a training with our Centurion.
Okay.
We're gonna have Valkyrie on standby. If you don't have a Valkyrie yet, if you want, you can watch to see who does what while they're healing my Centurion during the training.
I shall consider that and keep it to heart. Thank you for the invitation.
Yeah, of course.
That said, I am a bit curious about the nature of this lesson, seeing as it was open invitation to everyone else. I might as well hear what it is that they are discussing over there.
Yeah, well.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, good luck. Of course.
Yeah, no problem.
Resistant to fire, and mostly resistant to water, air. It does not suffer any elemental weaknesses aside from other stone, or of course its opposing. If you can use water in a high pressure, then that is an exceptional way to get through it. But it will depend on the circumstance and the denseness of the armor. Oftentimes it would be better to attack another location. That said, golems are often slow, predictable, easy to read in combat. They are ordinarily not very intelligent under most circumstances, and it would be easy to outmaneuver them. They are also weak in specific locations. Ordinarily, golems will have a core of some form. If you target that, then you will usually be able to
What a
destroy them with
fucking thing to walk up on.
unless
Oh,
that
shit.
portion is covered by armor, in which case you will need to remove it before you are capable of dealing proper damage. In the case of fighting a golem, do not attempt to override its defense unless you have a very specific method in order to do so. Protect others around you, and make sure to keep space. It will ordinarily take up a rather wide berth, and you'll want to be aware of that. fight it using speed, water erosion or high pressure, disruption through magical means, runes, or, if at all possible, pickaxes or other precise power-striking weapons that you are capable of dealing a high impact to a single area or spot. Next, we have frost armor, ice armor. Ordinarily, this would be called frostbound in a few countries where I've heard it. This is armor, obviously, created using ice. It is very strong against most magic when it comes to, shall we say, reflection. For instance, light is not very effective against ice. That is due to the nature of the reflection of light, diluting its power. As well, it will absorb fire magic. However, of course, fire is effective at melting it, but you will need to understand that it is a combat of the elements. You'll need to whittle them down if you intend to use it against it. I would also recommend being careful using any form of metal against it. Depending on the Ice Mage, they may be capable of striking when you strike, freezing your weapon, either getting it stuck or hurting you in the process. It's weak to blunt force, loud vibration if you can create enough noise, and slippery terrain or something to trip it and cause it to shatter on impact. It is rather weak when it comes to blunt force, so try to use that if at all possible. As I stated, fire can be effective, but you need to sustain it. Do keep that in mind. If you are utilizing it, then try to freeze terrain or weapons should you keep that ability, and stay at an appropriate distance. If you are fighting against it, then use things that are capable of disrupting it as best you can. Fire to whittle it down, sand to weigh it, oil would be exceptional if you wish to make it burn for longer and dissolve it. And of course, terrain, if you can trip them.
A starry ray.
Next, we will be getting more into the monstrous part, with dragon armor. That is, wyverns, dragons, great lizards. This is something that
Potentially two options for vanguards right there.
This is extraordinarily
who seem well
magic
acquainted.
resistant, and you should be very careful when
And
going
Miss
against
Lillian would be
it. It is also extremely
a
resistant to
Valkyrie.
most cutting and blunt weapons.
They would all be familiar with
It
one
is
another,
rare and expensive, very expensive.
which would be a positive.
Powerful armor. However,
But would this be
while it is
an
magic
ideal
resistant,
combination?
it is also weak to its opposing elemental damage in most cases. There are certain times
I shall
where there
have
will be
to
a
determine
dragon
this by
that
their
uses a specific
answers.
element. You may use its opposite. And the same if you can identify the armor that someone is wearing, whether that be worn on their body or shield or any other means. The other good part about it is that it is heavy. If you are going against it, then you will often be able to outmaneuver your opponent, as it is difficult to move in. That is both due to the thickness of the hide, as well as the weight of the scales. The vulnerabilities will of course depend on the beast that it was harvested from, so please keep that in mind. Or is still using it, should you fight a live one. I know that is something you may occasionally encounter, so be aware. Maintain your distance, and attempt to disallow it from dominating your area. Maneuver around it. If you can, exploit its elemental weakness. Use some form of anti-magic, if you are capable. Well, I don't think anyone can do that, can they? Not here. They may encounter it against the cult in some circumstances, though. Let's hope not. And, of course, slow
The
down and outlast.
Cult?
As I stated, if you can outmaneuver them, then they will tire themselves out rather quickly. Dragons also typically don't have a huge
I
amount of
suppose there
stamina,
are some things I need to ask
as with
questions about.
most hunting predators. Now, finally I will go over the types of leather. Leather is not a traditional armor, and I don't recommend you wearing it only as armor. Leather is for clothing. However, it can be useful in various means, as an additive to armor, or if you intend to wear leather clothing underneath your armor, or for straps and the like. There are various types of leather that are good at different things. Ordinarily, you will see tanned or boiled leather. Tanned leather is made from cured animal hide. This is flexible, lightweight, and not very strong. It's quick, quiet, and provides simple protection against cuts, although do not expect it to last very long. It's very easy to get a hold of, rather cheap, and easy to repair as well. Replacing sections of it is a rather simple matter. However, it is, of course, as with most leathers, weak to penetration and blunt arm damage. It is also weak to fire, or on the rare occasion, acid. Fire will weaken it, cause it to crumple, wither, and acid will dissolve it quite easily under many circumstances. If you're using it, try to stay mobile and don't get hit. Simply, that's all I can offer you for advice. If you are against it, pin them down, or just go in for aggressive attacks. Their armor will not hold up very well. There is also boiled leather. Boiled leather is a bit more rigid, firm. It does not bend as easily, and of course it deflects lighter blows rather easily by comparison to tanned leather. That said, even though it is light and cheap, it is light and cheap. It will become brittle and can crack after repeated uses. Do not expect more than a few hits against it before you lose it. That said, it is very good if you intend to use it against lightly armored spaces on your body. Next is studded leather. This is ordinarily made from tanned leather that has been reinforced with metal rivets or studs. This offers better protection without much of a weight increase at all, and is a good compromise between stealth and defense. That said, again, it is still weak to direct stabbing or crushing, and will break after a little bit more use, but still very little. It can also rattle slightly, depending on how well fitted it is, so be careful with that. If you're using it, again, be very mobile, hit and run. Use it for stealth primarily. If you are fighting against it, then just be very aggressive. Next is scaled leather, or beast hide. This is typically stuff that you will see either on most of the magical creatures that you will fight, or in many cases, merchants, mercenaries, and the like, who want a cheaper and more reliable form of armor that is still relatively decent. It is a lot more effective against most physical attacks and will last longer than any of the previous options. However, it also may resist certain elements depending on what the hide was taken from. Not everything will, and it is often a bit hard to distinguish what it originally came from. But if you can distinguish it, then you can use its opposing element to weaken it. It also is very easily enchanted by comparison to other armors. Again, because it ordinarily will have some form of elemental affinity that you can use. However, it is also heavier than normal leather, which, for the most part, outweighs most of the benefits. It is also a bit more expensive and a bit harder to find, especially if you want a specific type for a specific purpose. If you are wearing it, then attempt to use your elemental advantage over your opponents. Exploit their element against them if you are in opposition. This is useful if you intend to gear up against a specific target, and you wish for something a little extra to help protect you. That said, as with anything, use its opposing element against it as well. And that is all the various types of armor that you should face in the field. Next, Virtues will tell you, in some degree, about some of the monsters and the applications of the armor that I have listed.
Thank you, Professor Brom.
Good things to know.
as Professor Brahm has stated, many of these armors have different applications, and I would also like to point out that you can also make them here through training as well, and don't always have to purchase them. But that is besides the point. There are many magical creatures which you have heard from Brahm that many of these types of armors can be harvested or found from, or in most cases, used from. If we are taking armor from a creature, it is because that armor is being used that in their natural day-to-day lives. A basic understanding for most natural monsters is where most magical leather comes from. Giant boars, big monstrous creatures of such. Any natural animal that you see that's mostly bigger and giant scale has some magical properties, and thus their leather and hide will have some stronger capacity to this. Most creatures will not necessarily try to use it in a combative or tactical sense, unless they're an apex predator, of course. You're not gonna see a boar gonna dodge your sword in the correct way unless it knows it's getting stabbed, nor you're gonna see that for most natural animals. They are simply most likely trying to protect their home in a territorial sense, except for some key examples. While apex predators on their heads will likely use their armor in a more natural combative sense. They are aware of their weaknesses and they're aware of their disadvantages and will use that against them. Especially natural predators that are used to hunting other hunters. There are some species of different giant jaguar, some creatures who cloak themselves in illusions using their own capacities and natural natures. Some of them calling displacer beast. Others in quantities of larger apes with multiple arms, of white fur and giant claws. These kind of creatures are known for hunting other civilizations and knows how to deal with us. They know how to deal with the sword, the hammer, and the axe. They will try to predict your movements, try to avoid them. But it's a bit harder to simply strike an Euphorian nor combat in this way. Now, assuming you do not have the overwhelming majority and can surround them, as is the best way, odds typically favor in this case, but let's go into the scenario that you're in a 1-to-1 situation. You're versing a offensive enemy who has a stronger hide than what you're striking and knows how to use it and how to correctly block against it. The correct way in order to do this is it does have a soft space. If you're versing against something that typically fights with its jaw and mouth, the inner sides are more weaker than the outsides, the mouth area. But I would not necessarily suggest this unless you're in a dire situation where it's on you and you're currently trying to maul you. As most smart enemies or monsters this large will typically keep their mouth closed and gnawing until the correct moment in order to snatch. Most of these creatures will typically walk on their hind legs, typically on all fours such. Go for the joints in the back areas. Just like in all armors that we make, the joints have to be the weakness in order to bend and move at certain areas. This is the same for most monsters as well. Their joints have to be weak in order to properly evade and dodge attacks and directly strike people. And, because they're on all fours, more targets. But they will also try to know this and evade this, jumping and gnawing out of the way. In this best scenario, I would suggest trying to use their surrounding area to trap them or evade them in a manner. They will have to be aware of their surroundings, and you will have to be aware of your surroundings. They will have to keep their eye on you.
Excuse me. I noticed you carrying those bags over there. I had seen others throughout the grounds. What were those?
They are weights. essentially, each bag has a different amount of density to it, either sand or some other material the professor's filled it with. They're intended to just be things to lift, to carry around, or practice motion with however much weight you plan on carrying. I don't know why that one was misplaced.
I see. I had seen at least one of them out in the woods towards the storage building.
That would likely be either coal or the slime. I see. I'll inspect that in a moment then. Thank you. And
you are most welcome.
Congratulations on the first decent impression of our new cavalry. You're the only one who showed a bit of tact.
I am glad that meets proper decorum.
I realize. I keep forgetting to introduce myself to you once. Lasaru Siren, guard from the Royal High Halls of Interior's Peak. Do remind me your name again. Those meetings are hard to recall.
I am Aerith Rivele. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I'm glad to at least have someone here who has an idea on how to act as a leader.
That was all I wished to inquire about. I wanted to make sure that there was nothing to be concerned about with them being placed so far out.
Some students tend to do it either as entertainment earlier in the day or throwing practice. They're bad at cleaning up after themselves.
Understood. Is that where they are meant to be returned? That place over there?
That is a location for a majority of them. However, there is a second location. Far off down next to the blacksmith is a secondary training location. It can be hard to tell the difference, so if you find stray ones, do just return them here. Professors will replace them in the coming morning if it is misplaced.
Understood. I shall endeavor to do so if I see them out there in the future. Thank you.
With respect. I'll be expecting more out of you.
Then I hope I will not disappoint. Have a good day.
If they cannot escape when they're weakened. If they cannot escape when they're weakened, they will run out of stamina and run out of energy. It's also good to note that outer line of scales are mostly on the sides and upper. Their bellies are most the weakest.
A good first impression.
Will typically lay low
This
to
is
the ground during those areas.
a good start.
But if you are able to get one up and more to strike at you, hitting their underlying bellies is the key way to go. But do be aware, they also gather their elemental breath and strength in this area. So if you strike incorrectly, especially if they're charging up a blast, you might release one directly on your face. So do keep that in mind. A good way to spot that is they will typically glow or have a hissing sound as they are slowly gathering up whatever thing they're about to spit at you. If you hear it, that's not the strike. If they just released it though, it's going to take them a good time to recharge and refill it as the best time to strike. I would recommend waiting until they strike with their breath attack, and that is the key time when you would go for them in the neck, belly, and otherwise. Be careful about the tail. The tail can be cut off with enough force and enough damage. But it is also good to hit you as they are able to swing it back and forth as they're being attacked. So be aware of the smack back. Finally, if you do not have a sharp weapon and cannot aim things, blunt weapons are able to slowly crack, but more importantly, chip off the scales at a time. Just like lizards, draconic scales do eventually shed up and fall off, and with enough force, they can be able to part from their hides. But it is a considerable amount of force. It is not something that gets easily. And even if a few scales get knocked off, a dragon's hide is large and thick. So keep that in mind. if you are gonna hit them with the blunt diamonds, I suggest going for the face. The face is quite vulnerable to getting hacked to bludgeoning damage. As well as we all have a skull, we should all know that if you hit something really hard in the head, their brain's going to smash on the other side. And considering dragon swords are extremely thick, a well-bludgeoned hammer will have the opposite effect of what nature intended to it.
It's nice to meet you, Mr. Copperbeard.
Second of
want to see professors?
I feel so educated right now.
Yeah, go over there. I start dying.
Oh no, I can make him joke.
Good day.
And I will.
I don't know.
I'm just a random person that comes here.
Hello.
Yeah, they pay me, but you know, I'm no professor.
I think they are having a headache. Oh dear.
Yes, you're correct. I was just joking with you.
Oh, is this a spell of returning them to their own mind?
Indeed.
I shall keep this. I shall keep this in mind in the future. But...
It is a good idea.
Hello.
I teach
Greetings.
herbology.
I'm Goggity. Second year Centurion.
Aerith Rivele, first year cavalry.
I'm Arla, third year Valkyrie.
Valkyrie.
My alchemy classes.
I am curious, what are the bottles upon your person? Are they alchemical?
Kinda. Potions, chemical. A little bit of everything.
What do you use them for?
I don't think you should do that while we're sitting here.
Depends. Healing. Usually, mostly healing. I'm also, okay, excuse me. I'm gonna stand here so I don't die from the
I see. You are having a similar issue as another I have spoken to.
It's a common issue with me, that's why I'm over here. To answer your question though, my family makes brew, wine. So, oh goodness, some of it has alcohol content, healing properties, chemical properties.
Nice.
Trying to be a doctor.
A most admirable pursuit. And a very intriguing background for where to start from.
He's like a princess.
Yeah, we could say that.
We need to see Nomi address.
I realize that might have sounded a bit... not quite meant to... I am impressed by it. Wish to clarify. I did not wish to be unintentionally rude about it if it came off that way.
I didn't take it that way.
I see. I am admittedly not used to conversing with many others. I am primarily been kept home for studies. This is the most new people I have been around at one time.
I was the same way until I came here to Curiosum 2 years ago.
I don't know how I
Does that unease fade rather quickly?
It did for me. I stuttered a lot when I first came in.
I've never seen another sea crest before, so...
I couldn't even say curse words. I drop F-bombs like it's nothing. So, I don't know, it depends who you're around with.
I see.
Oh yeah.
If you would be... If you would indulge me, there was a mention from the class that is happening back there. They had mentioned something about a cult. Would you elaborate on what they were referring to?
You will learn eventually, but yeah. They're pretty much, in short terms, our enemy. But you will definitely learn about them in time.
I see.
Generally explain to people once the entrance exams are done.
Understood. As long as it's not something to be immediately concerned about in the now.
Not too immediate.
That is good to hear.
Well, let's just say that it's
I don't have a lot of secrets, and I'm very open about myself.
If it is a matter that cannot be explained at this current time due to the status I am in, that is understandable.
Yeah.
It's not just your status, it's just more that we're still learning as we speak. Since last time. We're always learning.
It is more a matter of if there is something that will need to be known about prior to a certain point.
You'll be known soon.
Well,
Understood.
I mean, currently nothing major might be nothing major has popped up, so no time limit at least.
Understood.
Should worry about your entrance exam first, then we'll worry about the topic on hand.
Well, of course. And believe me, I have plenty to worry about with the entrance exam, given that I am already acting on one of the assignments. One that I admittedly am a bit at disadvantage with due to the less week to get to know people.
That's easy compared to what you... Probably, are you doing the same thing you did the first year?
See, remember, that's when I was in charge. I was trying to teach you a lot of tactics. That's Yuri's thing. Remember?
I forgot your assistant.
Honestly, for the better, I couldn't handle teaching you a lot of tactics. It's very hard to try to reapply tactics that you've learned from a military standpoint and then trying to make it with this.
It's
Second years did pretty well.
It's understandable.
Well, yeah, but I was when Sayori. Where did we?
We knew you were part of it.
Now. You are helping teach for a reason. Do not be so hard on yourself, even if you are not the one who was in charge of it.
Thank you.
I like your attitude.
You're welcome.
I do. Damn. Fuck. Okay. Sorry. Hello, man.
Hi, Menace.
Hello, crab.
It's like I do always, even though I'm a proud dwarf, of my self-esteem sometimes is weaker than my resolve on that part is sometimes weaker. So it's always nice to hear.
I think it's just because you're a little too hard on yourself, sir. But that goes for some of us as well. I am no exception.
Everybody has their strengths, and everybody has things that they are not as strong in. There is no fault in acknowledging where those limits lie and finding those who are able to assist you. Or where you can assist them.
I think the best decision I made when I was head of cavalry was choosing Sayori. I recognize that her skills were a lot better in that. I mean, she's an actual commander, so you know, that does a lot. Yet me, I'm the ranger. Sure, I can make skirmish units, but I've not made, but I don't lead whole armies.
Speak of the professor.
Me? Yes.
It's a war cry.
So I would like to introduce you to one of the students here. This is Mr. Stone. He's actually a gargoyle from Yanchi, one made by the ruler, if you don't mind me saying.
Oh.
Pleasure to meet you.
They have very high standards for their creations. It is an honor to meet one in person.
Pleasure's all mine. Nice to meet you.
Sorry, I am not one for physical contact, I am afraid.
Apologies.
It is no problem. You did not.
That.
You did not know. Now you do. But, I did not introduce myself. I am Aerith Rivele. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Aerith. Am I saying it right?
Yes.
Alright, because I had trouble saying Shazam. And I still have trouble saying it, and Professor's grounded into me like 7 times. So I'm trying to make sure when I say names, I mean saying them. Yeah, I'm not messing around.
That is quite alright. You had it correct the first time.
So I heard you're working on Golomancy?
Yes, I am the apprentice to my mother. Well, my creator. But I consider her a mother all the same.
Good, good. Definitely taking up the craft of home, it seems to be.
It has been a decision that I have been made aware was met with mixed reactions. From what I have been told, it is untread ground, but all the better to find out what lies at the end of it, I would say.
The chase of your passion. Ain't nothing wrong with that, girl.
I have been...
Sorry.
You are quite alright. Speak however you are most comfortable.
Right. I'm not super into the royalty talk, even though I'm going to probably be working with a lot of them. It's just... I have to be kind of honest and straightforward.
One station does not necessarily necessitate how they must interact with others if they are comfortable in their presence. That is at least how I look at it.
I just really want to be showing respect to the people I'm going to be probably working with. And, I think we're going to be working pretty closely together, Aerith. Could have been
More...
in the you know?
More than likely, yes. Not to mention, in the off chance that you are injured, I can potentially assist in that matter.
Oh, thank you. You don't understand all the hardship I had to go through because nobody knows. It's very difficult.
Mending is one thing, but mending on our kind is a very particular process. I have helped take care of my mother's creations many times.
Can I crab?
Crab. Yeah, you're right. I need some protein.
Actually, I'm so curious now.
I'm joking.
Here's your mother by chance.
No, yeah.
Her name is Rivele Rivele.
He responded to the fact of me offering to throw him at you. So. You now have a menace.
This sounds a bit strange way to put it, but fleshy family is all Gorgons. I am the sole exception, obviously.
Well, I know you met me, but you gotta definitely meet some of the other staff students in the academy.
I was going to greet you as you are in my house. Guillaume and Violet Vandermont, but you can call me Gil or Violet. Either is fine.
I do not do physical contact, I am afraid, but it is a pleasure to meet you.
I give you a hopper one at least then, for sake of respect.
This will do.
Or is the same with preferring no contact, so I understand. But it is a pleasure to properly meet you. I want to at least say my hello, since you are at my house. And I give you good luck in your exam.
Yes, I am attempting to learn as much as I can about those around me, given the limited time frame compared to my peers.
Well, if anything, you made it great on time to at least get the premeditated practice.
That is...
The actual event.
That is true. Had I arrived a week later, that would have made things interesting.
Worse, yes. Yes.
Admittedly, I was meant to arrive
Any advice, I am happy to help.
a week prior, but circumstances prevented that from occurring.
Of course. Hi, Dad. If you need any advice anytime, just let me know. I'm happy to help.
I was walking.
Well, I'll tell you right now. Gio's got a crazy good fighting style. And her match is pretty intense. If you watch her, you'll definitely learn some things.
Actually reminds me I was going to spar Ironwood.
We're about to gather
Any
up the
CP still willing to do
Centurions for
that?
training.
Wait, what?
We're about to gather up all the Centurions for training.
There she goes.
Wait, what are we training on?
I don't know. We're just gonna be.
You are being abducted, it seems.
Yeah. Have fun, Stone.
No, hold on, you. Hold on, you. Get your ass back here.
Yeah.
Another one of my brain friends here.
Hmm.
You want to do your introduction?
Yeah. Yes. Hi there, James Lloyd Tesla at your service.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm sure you already
Yes.
heard.
She doesn't shake hands.
No, that wasn't.
I know.
No, that wasn't it. I just heard a strange noise behind me, and I was uncertain of the origin of it.
Yeah, a lot of students have the ability to just fly up or disappear around here. So
I
probably
see.
one of those things.
Understood.
Yes, my roommate's pretty good at making stuff, and he's really great with lightning. He'll spark up your life. That was a pun.
I understand. Admittedly, I have not really made much in the way of actual working creations yet with Golomancy. I have been not given that ability to do so, but I am hoping to rectify that here under self-study so that I can come back home with, well, an answer to the question I was given.
Funny enough, the teacher for Valkyrie, that she actually does go.
You two go on your conversation. I'm gonna.
Okay, so
Not get in trouble with my professor.
I have been given multiple answers on this front. You have told me Valkyrie's professor, as has another. Another has told me one of the professors for Centurion, and another has told me Professor Virtues from Vanguard.
Well, I would say this. Yes, they can. They both of them can, but I know specifically the one for Valkyrie specializes in it.
I see. Then, the first answer I received was the most accurate. But I will keep all of them in mind. Thank you.
No problem. I would help out.
Hello, Astalry. Did you find the lesson enjoyable?
Intriguing to say the least. You'd actually like to see Nixie's attire than what you saw. That's her own making a vote from what she taught. But I know they're planning to do some assessment training, especially for the Vanguard side of things, if you want to come and watch, while potentially talking about that offer you had. You say that you were looking for 3 other individuals, yes?
4, not as I would be the 5th. I have received one.
Ah, a team of 5.
I have received one now, Miss Nova. I am hoping to try to find at least one representative from the other 2 houses, which I know you are a member of one of the 2 that I am currently lacking.
If you'd like, I'd be happy to assist you. I'm pretty certain Nixie would as well, and I'm pretty certain that if you asked her, I'm pretty sure Lillian would as well.
They had to step away for
Greetings,
acquiring
students. This is
meat
Professor
deal for
Shanson.
themselves.
I will have all Centurions to the arena, as well as first-year Valkyries. Thank you.
But to give you more context, now that we are not under a time constraint as much, admittedly, there is not much background that I can provide on the tasking, as the nature of what it is that these teams are going to be asked to do is being withheld until the actual moment that it is required. Though Miss Sayori has provided me one nudge in exchange for the fact that I have less time to get to know everybody before inviting them. That being that the best thing to focus on is a wide array of knowledge. Simply general knowledge. No specific points were given, but I would assume that Such backgrounds would be good to work on.
Well, perhaps it might be more of knowledge in terms of what each individual member could do, a wide variety, so to speak. For example,
It is a possibility, yes. I cannot rule out that, but more than likely it is more of building an appropriate team and seeing how one can work with, I guess, the role that the cavalry would normally have, which is being able to plan around the group. Okay, that was who I heard. Interesting. I will now know that it is Pandora that I was hearing. Winton.
Well, as I was saying, if you'd like, if the other three agree, the other two, I should say, agree to it, you'd have a wide variety in terms of different styles for how they operate. Nova, I know, is armored and tank for the most part.
What I am mostly focusing upon in this case is not so much physical skill sets, but worldly knowledge, in case that is the interpretation of which they were hinting at. As they said, general knowledge, not skills.
Combat knowledge.
Correct.
Fair. For me, I know runes to a degree. I also do engravings.
In that regard, we share a common interest then, though mine is more focused upon the applications for the creation of golems.
I heard, and that caught my interest immediately.
You would not be the first to find such fascination in this answer. It has been no shortage of discourse for my creator and mother.
Fair enough.
Some of the things that they have said are admittedly a bit rude, but I take it as they are not willing to explore a path previously untread.
Fair enough. Well, I have that at my disposal. I also know physical medical treatment to a general degree. Nixie is a blacksmith. The armor and her weapon are things that she made, or the weapon she made. The armor, I believe she said, was a gift to her before she left. Lillian is a healer. She also knows cultivation.
Yes.
And
they
I
had
think
they had explained as such.
What? Oh, hello. Okay.
Who is that?
I have no idea.
Oh.
Probably one of the residents within this area. I have no clue. Actually, maybe perhaps it's just for their training in the arena.
I am uncertain. Though, seeing as nobody is reacting with panic, I am assuming that this is, to some degree, normal.
I've only been here a week. I couldn't tell you.
Ah, you are a first year as well.
Yeah.
Admittedly, given the nature of the assignment, even though they have given permission for anybody to be utilized for this test, I figured that focusing more on the new members of the academy might be a good mark compared to trying to stack the deck, as they would say, with those of higher experience.
Yeah. Well, aside from Miss Nova here, who is a second year, Nixie, myself, and Lillian are all first years. So you definitely would have
I was
that.
gonna go watch the spar. Wow,
I'm coming over. Yeah, I'm coming over.
Who is sparring?
It's their event, not the investment test, but it is Lance's.
I see.
And
Yes, this one is interesting given what he was saying that he likes to do, and it's concerning in some levels. so that's why I'm interested.
Would you be willing to elaborate?
In his
yes,
words,
actually.
he likes to. There it is. I was waiting for that.
He likes to
tear his opponents apart.
Oh. That seems excessive.
A little bit.
I agree. Also, nothing coming out of this barrier here will hurt you, from what I've been told.
You are protected.
Yeah. Ah. There we go, confirmation.
I will keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
You can go all out, and this barrier will protect you inside and out.
Yeah, and there's seats that come up, but I don't know. I think I saw you.
I found
fall.
out personally. Yeah. Well, I didn't realize that they go down.
Yeah, when the barrier goes down, so do those. So I don't recommend going there if you don't like falling. Oh,
I
okay.
do not. That is good to know.
Yes.
Yeah, it just came right out underneath my feet going, and I'm like, oh, hit the ground.
Well,
Thank you
I'll
for the...
give you heads up for the other one. That one raises up to the air.
Thank you for the preemptive warning.
You might see if they do it.
Well.
Okay.
Interesting.
No, afraid to come at me.
Pardon me. Sorry, your wings can be kind of wild at times.
It's alright.
Oh.
Man, I wish I could spam mine.
Hold them in, and then you just. Fair enough.
I've never met someone whose natural capabilities couldn't stand armor like this. Besides the giants, of course.
Damn.
Understood, thank you.
That's very interesting.
Fascinating.
I really like that suit. Really cool.
I know, you've been going on about it all week.
I know. I want one.
Lances. Lances.
Oh,
I want one.
I mean, you could probably ask him. I was about to say the exact same thing.
Where's your brain cell?
Yeah, at some point maybe.
Okay. Oh, I can understand your eyes hurting like this. You will see it. You'll probably see it in
So if you don't mind my asking, Aerith, what exactly do you do?
I don't know what
As I have...
Aside from your Golomancy.
Admittedly, that is the vast majority of what I do, combined with runic studies, but the practice is one that is highly intensive and requires a lot of devotion to become skilled at it. So, it is my primary purpose.
Excuse me. Just in case.
By all means.
Fair enough.
But given the breadth of knowledge that it requires, it encompasses a lot of things.
Oh, he died. I see.
Oh. Damn, the void took him. That's unfortunate.
Oh dear.
Oh, he lives.
Oh dear.
Oh dear indeed. Well, I was also more so asking about what you do, magical-wise.
Oh, that is a lot easier to explain.
Fair enough.
I am a wielder of crystalline magics.
Oh,
both for
fancy.
assistive purposes for my work, as well as a few that were taught to me for preparation and coming here when it comes to being on my own without the estate's golems to serve as protection.
Ah, I'd love to see it.
Well, one of them is quite simple.
Uh-oh.
Can I show you a trick, Sultan, real quick? Once you're back in the living? Want a trick? Want a trick?
I make these, which I'm able to infuse with mana for later use. It can be used by just about anyone, though I have noticed that those who possess elements that are detrimental to my own do not have as much success with using these. They tend to fracture rather quickly. But they are long-lasting and last until they have been infused and drained at least once. You can store your mana in it for a long period of time.
I'd like to talk to you about that when you're free in another time.
Of course. Actually, this would need to be... Well, no, that's not what I was going to say, but this would actually be a good spread, including Miss Nova, for the assignment. I do not believe either of you have been requested as such. Has anyone approached you regarding the first-year cavalry's assignments for the entrance exams?
Not yet.
Given that I am trying to gather those with a wide assortment of worldly knowledge as well as skill sets, would you be willing to represent for a member of Valkyrie?
Of course.
Excellent. That said,
I'd be happy to represent for Vanguard.
And of course, there is an extra. The extra is there will be a natural overlap, to which, if you are interested in assisting, though I cannot tell you anything about what it will entail, as they have withheld that information from us.
They do that every year.
I heard as such. That said, seeing as I have made this, and it would be a waste. If you are interested in it, you are more than welcome to have it. As long as if you use magic, they are not receptive to water or fire, as well as any sort of magics that incorporate one or both of those.
I am nature water, but mainly nature, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Then I would, as long as if you were to infuse this, primarily use nature-based elements.
Understood.
Are you a dual or are you a fusion?
I think I'll call it that for now. Yes, I was just about thinking the same. I don't know. Very good.
Try not to die.
No, you're fine.
Please do not die. That is detrimental to you living.
It is also illegal.
What was your question again?
I was asking, are you a dual caster or are you a fusion?
Trying to be mix of everything. I'm a healer.
My
No, as in your elements. Are you a dual type caster or are you a fusion type caster?
I don't know how to answer that question yet. I usually use my nature, but I'm trying to express my water. So I guess duo.
If you are a fusion, you would know. That means that your elements have combined into a unique one.
Well,
Mine is.
There's a long story, but
Mine is an example of that. It is more colloquially been referred to as crystal, but Mother has chosen to refer to it as prismancy.
Well, for me, I call mine Starlight.
An apt name given the way that it appears.
It is a fusion of light and lightning.
Most intriguing. But yes, with everybody here, as well as Miss Nova, it seems that I have gathered a rather wide variety of teams This will be most intriguing to see how this will be utilized.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pardon me, sorry.
Of course.
Well, I think Nixie is up next for the assessment test, so at least you can get to see her skills.
Excellent.
And I'd be happy to afterwards show you what I can do.
Pleasure to meet you.
It would only be fair that I did so in kind.
I hope to work well with you.
If you don't mind my asking, then what exactly do you classify yourself as?
In
your
what
racial type, I guess.
Racial type? Oh, you are asking what I am?
Yes. Apologies.
I am a homunculus. Specifically, one whose body is composed of something that would be best compared to with glass.
Okay.
My entire body is composed of this, except for the core in my neck. That is a raw mana crystal. Specially treated by means I cannot begin to explain to you. Though it is my hope one day that I can explain such things, as that is what I have been told that I need to learn how to accomplish, is to be able to make a core like that of my own.
And given what we learned during the lesson today, that is something that is incredibly vital to you.
Yes. If it were to be damaged or tampered with in any way, I would likely cease to function and probably perish. For that matter, even if it was removed from my body for any reason, the likelihood of me remaining the same, even if it were put back in full working condition, would be next to none.
Understood. So then we'll make sure to take good care of that.
That is why ideally I am not one who is to be anywhere close to the front, as I would like to avoid having to worry about such a potential.
So more of a supportive type fighter.
Supportive and ranged. I am able to provide a bit of offensive capability myself, though. Between the infusion vessels, as I refer to them, and my other specialty, I prefer to assist those who are towards the back.
I see. You'd actually be... You and I, then, would probably be in the similar positions, then. I am more so purely of a ranged caster.
I see.
Though, given certain things that I've been noticing while I've been training here, I think I might need to actually find something to help deal with those who get close. In some capacity. But I think I will wait for that until after the entrance exam.
May I ask what you mean by that?
I struggle more so... I've been finding I struggle more so when people get up and close and personal to me. So, people fighting, in close quarters to me.
That person is far, far more durable. Aerith is far more fragile in that regard.
Such as Nixie, for example. She has a sword to defend herself. I don't have such things. Perhaps.
Like, I don't have much anything, but... I have a shield. You don't want to get close.
Oh, you are demonstrating.
If you have a shield like this, that could help. Now, with my shield, it's poisonous. That's why I didn't want you to get close. I didn't want you to get poisoned.
Oh. Admittedly, I do not know if that would really work. I do not have organs.
I do, but then again, I'm not a normal beastkin.
I gathered as such from the state of your arm. Most beastkin do not have the constellations upon them.
No.
I'm a starborn.
Oh, okay, well, I know how to take care of that.
Fair enough.
It's several starborn. The president of the student council is a starborn.
Yes, Bill.
Yes. So,
Have you gone
again,
through
as
this
a
assessment
healer
yourself, Astari?
I have, yes. I was the first to do it.
I see. I take it
I
it went
figured
well
we
for
might
you.
as well take advantage of it and get it done and over with.
Never mind. Found the answer to my question.
Nixie is a pure lightning caster.
Hmm.
No, that's fine.
What about,
You got this, Nixie, come on.
Lens?
Totally.
Yes.
What about him?
I was asking what their style was. I believe also lightning-based.
Lightning and I think something else? I'm not sure.
I can't tell you.
Hmm.
If you ask him, I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps when they are not currently trying to kill each other.
It's less so killing, it's more so
No,
showing him what we can do.
I'm aware.
He's not even trying to
It was
kill.
it was an attempt at humor. My tone is not very good at conveying it.
You're fine.
It's okay, you'll get better at it.
And like I told a few others, I am not used to
Ooh.
conversing with many of similar age to myself, so I am woefully inadequate in such casual natures.
That's fine. You're making good friends and they'll change. That's happened with me.
I am looking forward to seeing the truth to those words.
I'm confident in it.
So what manner of device is that?
That's trippy.
This is my focus, or my foci.
Hmm.
I use this for casting.
It's a very unusual design. I have never seen anything quite like it.
I wanted something unique, so I made something unique.
It's definitely unique. I've never
Oh,
seen something like that before.
You made this yourself?
Minus the metal, which was I had help with that from my family. All of the engravings, all of the jewelry setting, all the jewel settings, and all of that. That is everything I have done myself. As I said, I do engraving. I do engravings, so...
Well, to that end, you might find a rather... You'd be able to utilize those crystals of mine in a alternative way. One can store mana in them, but they can also be used in runic spells and reactions for the sake of providing energy to them once they have been charged. You could consider them as small, transportable cells of power for such effects without having to bring in others or use the mana of the caster themselves. Though, admittedly, you'd have to be careful with what things you put on them because they could react rather rapidly.
Mm-hmm. For example, though, two of the runes that I do know. The blue one is lightning. The yellow, light. All of the engravings are all done that I've done. All those are mine.
I see.
With
So when I
runes,
channel it,
Biola might be the good one to help you out with that.
my family also studies them. I've already spoken to him on it too, because I do want to learn and expand more on that.
We learned a lot from our former teacher, who was a rune teacher, Professor Fontaine, but alas, he's no longer here, employed as a teacher at the moment.
I see.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunate. I would also be interested in hearing more about what others use for runes, seeing as they are helpful in my artistry as well.
Biel's the #1 person I would think of.
I will keep that in mind.
Yeah, so when I channel my magic through it, it lights up. That's why that's engraved like that.
My parents gave me a decent amount of tips.
One of my
I saw I liked using weapons. So they're like,
better
"Might as well
crystals, one that was
some basics."
modified by Mother to be, well, more resilient is what's used in my foci myself.
Stranger.
Do you consider yourself? Do you channel? You channel your magic through a focus as well, right?
It assists me in a manner in grounding myself.
So you and I are kind of in the same way, or does your magic come through you specifically? Like, are you
Cons-
channeling through yourself, or do you channel it through the focus to create what you do?
I would say it is more through myself. My body is highly conductive to such things. I believe it is part of necessity for making it possible for me to move this vessel.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, I channel mine through my focus specifically.
The focus is, if anything, more of a way to maintain my focus on my tasks.
I might be helping out with another thing later. I don't know what it entails.
It won't be until next week, do not worry.
Not wind or clay.
Okay, so it's gonna look like wind. It's not wind. It's gonna be nature. Just give you a heads up.
And then I can focus on
perfectly fine.
It is nature, but it's gonna look like wind. So,
and see if I can find them.
So what I'm gonna have you do?
Look like you were having fun with that one, Lance.
I have this out, and then
It's nice
heals
to
everything
find someone
internally
again
and
that's
externally.
a similar skill set.
got it.
However, I have basic Zaliel too much, and a lot of my muscle memory is hitting them in those usual. When we first started training, they had a lot of similar movements that I had to help get them unused to, and metaphorically, not literally, beat them out of doing it.
I see.
Traditional medicine.
Most, especially, one last thing. Especially when someone is jumping at me, I have learned to just blast them out of the sky. I need to remember with the new students, do not do that, because they are not. They should
Yeah,
have a grace
probably
period
don't do
before
that.
something.
Understood.
Also, yes. Now it's your job.
By the way,
Johnny,
you and you two are gonna be like the best friends. You do the exact same thing, pretty much.
They do have similarities.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I was hoping to ask for some feedback.
Let's go around this way.
Hi, Victor.
Hello.
Hmm.
How you doing?
What's happening? Is this about the thing or is it private?
It's not about the thing. They wanted to show me what it was that they are able to do.
Right,
And I have seen yours.
Yeah. It was fun. I enjoyed that.
I am glad. It certainly seemed like you did.
Yeah.
Right. So. I have one thing that I can do at least. I'll show it easily. It's just I can heal as well through my magic. So you'll see why I call mine Starlight. It very much looks like it.
A very aesthetically pleasing form of magic.
Not wrong. It is. I've caught myself staring multiple times.
I can adjust the range of it too. So I can fire it and make it explode at a closer range or a more medium range.
It is good to be adaptable.
I have the ability. I can I can go from close to long, but I more so. It's better for me from medium to long range. So, such as this.
At this point, if you
Oh yes. It's a fun thing.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, that would probably be not pleasant to be close to.
Not particularly. And then this is the one that will drain me the most, but can only use it for a few seconds anyways, so.
True.
that one takes a lot more to use, but it works.
An interesting assortment. Well, fair is fair, I would say.
I'm quite curious to see what you can do.
Well, you have already seen one.
Mm-hmm.
The others are more conducive for actual fighting. But starting would be.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
And similar to you, I am able to adjust how far I converge. So, over there should do.
Fascinating.
Nice.
And there as well.
Oh, very interesting.
Now, one of them I can do close, the other I will have to get away from you all, because it will likely hurt you all really bad, but this, I consider something I hope to be of use for others, but you said you were a bit tired from this. I do not know how well it will help you or not, depending on your magics, but...
Oh.
It provides cover, and it is crystal-based, but it is... I've been told it is a mixture of ice and clay elements, but if you are within this, the effect of it... If you're within the effect of it, it is...
I can...
revitalizing.
Definitely, did you say ice and clay? I'm definitely feeling it.
Yes, but it should not hurt...
As bad as you think.
It should not hurt you if you are in there.
No, it's not actually. It's not hurting. It's just
it doesn't hurt, but it's uncomfortable.
not actually.
When I'm
It's just
pure one, yeah.
Make sure you let a lot of people know what your fusion is at some point when you can. I'm weak to that fusion, so that was painful for me.
My
So
apologies.
clay kind of hurts, but it didn't hurt, but it did feel
That was not.
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
but it's
because
fine.
that was not offensive.
I did
base.
feel a
So that
little
one, yeah.
rejuvenated, but it
Yeah,
wasn't.
I felt a little.
that
Its
much.
primary focus is for providing a point of for others to gather to, both for recovering their energy as well as providing them a sense of cover. Now, the last one is.
You have been stolen.
The last one I will need to back a fair distance away for obvious reason. Yes, because it's simply. That's why.
That is wild. I like that. That is beautiful. Damn. All right.
Okay.
That's more for.
Cinematically walks out.
That was more for the sake of if I do not want to be approached by things. So if that comes to it, that is my answer to that.
That will probably
that's a good
definitely would hurt
deterrent,
us.
so-
That would definitely hurt us for sure.
That would
but
hurt me a lot.
The other one didn't feel painful. It felt like I could feel a bit of the rejuvenation through that, but perhaps probably not as much as someone else would. It doesn't have a weakness to clay.
Yeah. Most likely they'll get more, but
More
it
than
is a
likely.
good rallying point to like stand behind if you need to.
Yeah.
Yes,
Definitely,
well,
I can
it is
definitely do
it is durable enough to withstand. Actually, I can demonstrate this because it is durable enough to even my own works. But I will, for the sake of not causing discomfort to others,
So just I could test that with mine as well if you want.
feel free. I do not mind. After a while, it does get a little bit hard to maintain, but
I believe it.
I can believe that.
It can. It provide. It is. It is meant to be a wall. It wouldn't be a very good rallying point if it is. It would not be a good rallying point if you could not use it to actually protect yourself.
Ice and clay, so.
Yeah.
They are crystals of my own make.
It wouldn't matter.
Very
So,
cool.
it would be,
I like them.
you know,
Very cool.
There's no like resistance or whatever. What else do you do?
I don't know how much you had seen of it already. What abilities have you seen me do so far?
I saw the crystal shot thing that explodes, and then I saw the
Okay, so you haven't
crystal pillar.
You haven't saw the last. Okay, then. Yeah. Distance. Yes.
Would be very cool.
I'm very used to my own magic, so I'm able to actually navigate that without much
It
problem.
looks cool though, is what I'm saying.
Indeed.
They seem to have been curious hires.
And then the last one was what I had shown you all, but this one is less of a combat application and more for use outside of it. I create crystals that can be infused with mana for use at a later point, even several days later. They last as long as they've remained charged and then typically break down after they have been infused and drained once. But I can put any form of mana into it with my magic, yes. Well, I've found that it does not react well to elements that are not conducive to the crystals themselves. Through practice, it seems to be anything that is water, fire, or anything composed of one or both of those do not react well, but anyone who is receptive to whatever is infused in it should be able to draw upon it, and barring that, can use them in runic reactions as they are able to be engraved as well.
Okay. What's up?
This is more what they start to glow when they are actually infused. No, I've had one accident once. I have had one accident once, so I will just give the warning. If you do have one that's charged on you, please do not break it. It's...
Sounds like it would cause an explosion.
It would. I found that out the hard way.
Understood. Noted. Don't break them when they're charged.
Or you can break them, and it would be really interesting to see how enemies deal with that.
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
I'm not. It would be.
But...
I'm not saying you couldn't do that, but I don't think that's the intended use for them. So I'd. Fair.
Anyways, I mean, you know,
Fair enough.
That's exactly what I would do. I would put volatile magic in there, like my own magic's very volatile. I'd probably put it in there, and then I've got a grenade, you know, type thing, you know, bomb.
Yeah.
I see.
Alan, please do not try to put a blitzkrieg in the crystal.
I was warned that people. Why do I feel like I was warned about that?
Who the fuck?
What is that?
Well, in either case, that is the extent of what I am presently able to do on that front.
And it's still very impressive.
Very nice.
But I have pretty good understanding of those who I'll be working with for the entrance exam, at least on the cavalry side. I do not know what it is that you two will be doing in specific.
We haven't gotten really told much of anything.
Though my assumption is probably a bit more fitting to your house's primary purpose.
I change it up every year.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm sure we'll be fighting something.
In most
Probably.
cases, yes.
They just now got started, Jesus.
While the rest of the houses fulfill their designated role of medic, defender,
You're
offensive.
very likely going to be fighting something on top of as well being able to fight well in a team. That's probably what you're going to be used to.
I see.
Would make sense.
Well, I have a fairly good feeling about those that I have gathered, so I am not too worried about the matter. Yes, I have.
That's good. Got it quick.
Fair enough.
I mostly worked off the one hint that I was given for, I guess, the quote handicap of being, well, new to everybody.
You got a little bit of a hint. Okay.
Yeah, as much I say a hint, it was not really actually all that much, but it was at least enough to understand the purpose of what they were hoping people would gather was not blindly picking people.
Well, I'm curious as to see what'll happen. They change it up all the time, so
As
it
am
could
I.
be just group fights, it could be something like capture the flag, it could be a collective hunt of something.
What was it for you?
What ours was a like relative group fight.
Was it tournament?
No,
Yeah,
the
mine
tournament
was a
was
huge ass like 4v4 squads. It was a
Yeah.
Was that third year's students that had the tournament?
No, it was still some of the second years.
did really
The
well.
second years, as of current, have had
Damn.
three waves
really
combined.
well.
So this time it was a tournament. I don't know what the middle exam was. I think it might have been a deployment just outright. And then ours was a big group collective of like 4 teams, or groups of 4 on a team fighting each other. But we've had different sort of, I guess, experiment trainings where it could be something like capture the flag, it could be something like defend the point. It really varies, especially if Vanguard has a say in, like, especially Braum has a say in what the exam is now. It could be so many things to try to test you guys.
Interesting. Anyways, I have not introduced myself to you yet. I'm also from the cavalry squad. My name is Violin.
A pleasure. I apologize, I am not one for physical contact, I'm afraid.
Can people fall?
That is fair.
Yes.
Oh god,
There's platforms for you.
You are like
but,
me,
if
I
you
see.
misstep,
I do,
you
but-
will fall.
Understood.
Yes, in a way.
Otherwise, if you want to get down safely, there are teleportation runes.
Although I
drop
did
down
not have the
safely. You
pleasure
just have
of
to obviously navigate
having
to
a
them.
very secure
They tend to do that for like
family.
the bigger fights, like if Virtues is
Oh, I
simulating
would
some sort
say.
of monster for people, so that
I
it's
am
out
sorry
of the
to
way
hear
and no
that.
amount of backlash from spells is at risk of hitting anybody down here.
It is alright.
Pretty cool. Okay, fair enough.
We all have our parts to play.
Pretty sure Centurion has fought a dragon out there
Yes, that is
before.
what our creator has said to us.
Hi, Senor.
I see.
Or what I believe.
I'm Nick.
Oh, and I've a
Is
way.
it true?
It's nice to meet you.
Is it?
You're doing?
To be honest, I wanted to help you, but I'm nervous.
Trying
I
to make
believe that is the new
I presume
Centurion
the
professor.
tasking of my mother upon me.
I'm from Israel. Where are you
Yes, I am her apprentice, and her desire is
I used
that
to
one
go to
day
school over at
I am
Carter.
at the same level of skill as she, and would be able to make more like us.
Would like that.
My elements are lightning, wind.
Not a lot of us left.
I am very far away from ever realizing such a goal. One of the biggest hurdles is understanding the nature of how to create, well, the most vital part. But that is in part why I was sent here. She believes that I would have a better odds of finding that answer without being at her side to do so.
I will be praying for her success always.
Oh, you do forge work?
I appreciate your kind words in that regard. But in that same degree, I am more than familiar with at least how to care for others like us, so hopefully that is at least some degree of comfort. I have already found one who is relieved to hear that the intricacies of actually taking care of, well, our kinds of bodies are understood.
Yes.
made that
This,
and then I made my own.
Oh, I like.
there's another homunculus that is roaming about, and she
I
doesn't
believe.
seem to
I believe I
know
saw them. The
delicacy,
The,
or delicate nature as
Seacrest, the pinky one.
Seacrest, yes.
I have not caught her name, but I have seen her around. I had meant to say hello, but they were. Always seemed like they were in the middle of something, so I did not wish to intrude.
She does not see the delicate bodies that we have.
I see. Regardless, I will keep that in mind. But I think I will take a bit of time to explore a bit. I have been shown the grounds, but I'd like to actually get a bit more of a look at it when not on rails. I will see you around, and I hope you have similar success in finding a team for our assignment.
Yes. And he was like,
Okay, well,
Until
Look
later.
forward to seeing it. Okay, 3 days.
Mhm. I'm sure that you'll probably see it around here soon.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you could give him flight training.
Welcome to honorary Valkyrie. I'm proud to have you aboard.
Naomi, you can't. You know what? Never mind. Yeah, you actually would be pretty good with some bird noise.
We are going to start moving over by the entrance area.
Similar to what I do.
Oh? At this point, I am not sure if that was a student or if that was a familiar. There is a lot that I have not seen before.
Aerith.
Yes?
He wanted to speak with you if you are able to. If you have
Oh.
the time.
It wasn't a good opportunity to do so. I just wanted to say hi. I'm Elwin. Good to meet you.
I am Aerith. I do not do physical contact, though, I'm afraid, so my apologies.
That's fair. I heard a little bit, so I figured that's probably the case. But anyways,
it's,
regardless, good to meet you.
An unease of mine. It's... It is nothing against you.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really care. But
Fair enough.
regardless, yeah, good to meet you. If you need anything that needs to be blown up or something like that, let me know.
I do not know if I have ever had a need for things to be blown up, but if I do, I will keep that
Well,
in
if you're
mind.
here now, you will in the future.
Fair enough. I will consider your words.
Sounds good.
But yes, I was simply going to explore, and my first place was one location that was pointed out to me, but I was otherwise not actually brought into for expediency's sake.
Ah.
I wanted to actually be able to see the library up close.
Ah, fair enough. By the way, since you're going in there, if you want, there's a list on the dorm's first floor, on the table.
Mm-hmm.
If you're wanting to join with us, then go ahead and you can put your name for that.
I will be taking you up on that. Seeing as I have had rather positive interactions with the three of you, it would save me some degree of worry of whether or not I would find myself with roommates I would be comfortable with.
Well, we would be happy to have you. So, 5B is where we're at.
5B. it will be convenient to be rooming with 2 of the 4 people that I will likely having to be... I do not know what the exact word would be, but given that they call this the tactics house, I imagine that in some way I'm going to likely have to show my aptitude for commanding a group.
No,
It will
that
be...
and everyone working together.
It will be a different experience to do so with those who are able to respond in kind. I have had to
That's what
provide
practice is for.
instructions to the house staff of my family's estate, but they are, well, not like me. They are simply golems, similar to those who I believe were being talked about in your lesson, though. While I will not debate the nature of the information provided, it is accurate. It is a lot more varied depending on the whims of the creator who made them, as to how readily one can combat one were they in a situation to do so.
Fair enough. Well, I'll leave you to exploring then. And see you later then.
You as well, Astari.
Take care.
The best description for her face is, specifically her kind of homunculi is Vitrusian, the stained glass type. So, her face is opaque for the sake of being able to contain things
Chorus,
in it.
It's time for the fight.
But, it is glass like the rest of her. It is the same substance, but it is more opaque for the sake of, well, fitting in a bit more. Wish this was on the first floor. Ah. This is a lot more subject matters than I was expecting to find. Artifacts of the Isles. Histories. I must keep an open mind when it comes to what studies I pursue. There could very well be a number of them that could be useful that I wouldn't have considered. Herbology, chemistry and physics. Physics might be useful, depending on the application. Astrology, the study of the stars. Would that have any relation to the thing they mentioned before? That room, star heraldry. It is unusual. I have not heard as such. Magitech. That would likely be the most immediately useful. I'll have to keep that in mind. Ah, languages. Languages of runes. I wonder if I will be able to read these as well, like the others that I have not had difficulty with. I will have to partake once I've had a chance to settle in. Take a book back to the room, perhaps. Charms. Forbidden. Huh. So they even have a section for that. There are doors up here. I imagine that's likely the door to that relic room they told me to stay out of. They have a surprising array of things here. Likely even more if I take the time to look. But a few good places to potentially start. So that will certainly be helpful. Stable platform, Aerith. Nothing to be afraid of. Just close your eyes. Okay. Oh, I have to do it again, though. Why do all the important rooms have to be up high? Alright. Here's that list they were talking about. Perfect. A place to stay has been secured. Maybe since I don't like those, I can just take my time here. No good, it's not much better. Gonna just have to get used to it, I'm afraid. Ah, hello.
Is this today or next week?
Next week. It is part of the entrance exams for cavalry.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was a side
No,
exam like I had to take today.
It was mentioned as basically a test in 2 parts. I believe the first part is the gathering of the team in the first place. Being willing to is likely a bit of an assessment, and I imagine they will likely ask me the rationale why I picked the 4 of you. But
fair enough.
So, Istari tells me that you made all this yourself, correct?
My sword I made myself, and my parents made their armor.
Ah. What metal is that? It is a very ornate type.
Mainly steel. My sword's made mainly of iron, but this is made out of like steel and iron.
Admittedly, it would be hard to tell just by looking at it. It looks far more ornate than its base material would otherwise imply. A very impressive level of craftsmanship.
Thank you. My parents have are really good at their craft, and they wanted to make something very nice for me. So I was like, you know what? Sure. It was a going away gift, and something I can remember them by.
I can imagine that Mother likely relates as well. I was not aware that there was even something up there for people to be fighting.
Yeah, it's that it was on the ground, and then it raises up whenever someone wants to fight. Usually for like bigger things, so nothing can hit other people.
Understood.
You can get up there through teleportation, though.
I see. I will probably refrain unless it is necessary. Heights are alright. It's when they're open like that it becomes a bit...
Yeah. It is quite concerning. But yeah. I don't really intend to be up there unless I am needed to.
At least I don't have to feel uncomfortable that I am the only one that feels that way then.
I'm gonna go take this off now since my assessment today is done.
Of course.
I'll be back out in a minute.
Very well. I found the list. I will be joining you all in room 5B. I hope that is alright.
No, it's perfectly fine.
Excellent. And I look forward to staying with you.
Likewise.
What is going on over here?
So, if you
Your ability. Yes, where you turn yourself to metal. Tungsten, actually, for this one.
There's a lot of... Is this the Centurion activity?
We just finished. Yeah, we just finished.
There's no problem. I was just curious if this was the thing you were talking about.
Yeah, this is. I just got ice to the face, but I'm fine. I already got handled.
I see. I'm glad that you are alright at the end of it.
Yeah, I've been treated. You guys gotta take it a little too far. I'm guessing you're one of the new ones that came in today?
Yes, that would be correct.
Well, pleasure to meet you. I'm Professor Ironwood. I'm the assistant professor for Valkyrie. Yes, we had.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Aerith Rivele.
Pleasure. Seeing your cavalry, I'm guessing, have you chosen any of the people you need for your test next week?
I have. I have gathered all those who I intend to work with, and hopefully the combination of them will address the nature of the task, as it was one where we were not informed any of what it will entail.
It's just a light illusion, so it's not.
But I have my suspicions, so I have gathered them all with a deliberate spread in mind.
I walked through it.
Well, usually we don't tell what the exams are, but I believe all you students will be fine. If you have any medical needs or questions, feel free to come to me, and I will assist you with whatever I'm capable of.
I suppose the only one that I would have on your end is if you are familiar with which individuals on these grounds are familiar with the act of mending specifically, or if any have had prior experience in working on those with bodies like mine.
The head of the Valkyries, Amaris, is known for mending. I also take care of mending as well, but more by using healing punches and we also have mending runes,
healing
mending papers.
Punches?
The best way to explain it is I could only do supportive magic. I heal people by punching them or mend them.
I see.
There's other ways with mending too, so do not worry on that, okay?
Yes, I'm sorry, I just never heard that before. I myself am versed in the use of runes for such, but is primarily focused on tending to those like myself or my mother's creations. Familiar with the intricacies and having to repair bodies like this. To that extent, I imagine it might be a good cross-house training opportunity to get better at it.
More so, we do have the proper medical equipment and needs in case you do get injured. Seeing how a lot of the students this year that are coming in do need mending, I'll probably have to put an extra orders for some stuff for you guys. But thank you for letting me know ahead of time. And for your sake of comfort, I won't use my healing method on you. I'll grab someone else.
Yes, not very good with physical contact in the first place. I don't think I'd be able to remain calm if it involved
heard
punching.
A little bit when you met Gio and you don't do handshakes either. I kind of figured that out. I'll respect your wishes, so do not worry on that.
Thank you. It is nothing against anyone here. It is a personal matter.
You're fine. Once you pass the exam, I'll be going around all to the new students and asking for your guys' full medical information, all that stuff. What you guys request, and then from there on, all the Valkyries should have that information, and you guys should be fine from there on.
I see. I will make sure to have that information ready and available then. Thank you.
I know, I'm just curious.
Of course. I wish you the best of luck with your exam next week, and hope you...
I am looking forward to making a good first impression on that front. I would hate to disappoint.
You want to make sure that they don't... I believe everyone's trying to make a good first impression right now, but I believe you guys will be fine.
Yeah.
Just because I'm a professor doesn't mean I don't know humor. I'm training you personally because you have almost a similar last name. You're now officially part of the Iron Tree family. That's a legit thing now. I'm starting it.
Oh, okay.
You're joining morning trainings.
Oh.
My condolences, Nixie. You have been forcefully adopted.
No, not adopted. It's more or less they're going to learn how to fight without their magic too. You can go all in.
Oh boy, okay, got it.
I don't know, sounds like adoption with extra steps.
I'm not calling him my kid. It's already bad enough that
I'm not calling him Dad.
Yes.
Give it time.
Oh no! Don't put this on me.
Very good. Excellent job, Giovanni. You call me Dad, I will actually punch you to the mountain. You call me Dad once, I will punch you into the mountain.
Oh, I don't have no intention. Don't worry.
Good.
Do not call the professor father. Keep it that way.
I'll be able to show, but why am I getting distracted on me?
Don't worry about it.
The attention grabber, is it?
That's what I'm going for.
I can see it.
I'm just sitting there grabbing everybody's attention, swinging my mace. We got all the operatives going in there and making the strikes.
I see.
I don't believe that we've actually properly introduced ourselves to each other. Hey, got
More
your
than-
name when you introduce yourself to the rest of cavalry, but
Yes.
my name is Mario.
Hello. I do not do physical contact, though. My apologies.
That's understandable. Oh, I perfectly understand.
But 'tis
Yes,
pleasure to meet you.
it's-
Are you...
I wish you luck in the exams coming
Are
up.
you also a first year, or are you a later year?
Oh, yes, I am a first year.
Ah, have you gathered your group yet?
Yes, I've just made the final preparations now. I suppose I still need to get all of them together in a room to further discuss what our game plan would be, but...
Excellent.
Yeah.
I have also done so, which, admittedly, I'm rather happy with, considering I only just got here, so I had to make a bit quicker arrangements than I probably would have preferred to in such a circumstance.
You are on much shorter notice than the rest of us, so my respect.
I wish you luck.
Fortunately, the group almost formed itself, as it is people that seem to be rather well versed in interacting with each other, so I am hoping that assists in the matter.
Yes.
Apologies, I am not interrupting.
You are not.
We've been dismissed from helping out with the Centurion sparring.
Perfect.
There's only
So-
a few people I have to be very careful to heal, as I might injure myself in the process.
So, is it true that Professor Ironwood punches people to heal them?
Yeah,
I
actually.
can confirm this. I can confirm that.
He actually can even do it to the point of it's mended.
How
Not
does-
even just physical body.
And it doesn't hurt?
I mean,
know that actually.
it feels kind of funny.
That's...
It defies logic, to say the least.
I mean, I would be willing to take your word a bit more on that front, but I am...
It's a bit interesting.
The idea of that sounds frightful.
Was it does?
Considering what you are made of, I'm not too surprised.
I thought it was gonna be.
Yes, that is part of it, but
Nico
It's quite impressive to see you become 10
I
for
don't
something.
prefer being touched for any reason, let alone unless it's absolutely necessary.
And also became very tall and used grease magic to
I would rather have a working arm if it came down to it, but probably going to be
It's just training on
rigid the whole time.
Find some way to use your magic in practice without like getting everybody like hurt.
A little bit, yeah. I don't think that's possible. But I will try.
Macaroni is... Oh, right.
Castle.
You say macaroni?
We're making macaroni on Tuesday with tuna.
It is certainly a very,
Yes, on Tuesday. Would you also like macaroni?
flashy spell.
Noodles with some tuna. Okay, make
Yes,
enough for
I think
7
I would
people.
kill the-
What do you want
it's
to do on
from
Tuesday?
one of our new professors.
I suppose
I
cook every night.
believe so, otherwise that is a
I'll be glad for us to see.
wild amount of mana control for someone who's in studies.
Midnight snack club, where myself and literally two other people eat snacks at midnight and talk about the feelings.
There we go. I would like to also join. It is important for me to make snacks for me and my sister, since we typically get hungry throughout the day.
Oh.
What the hell?
I don't know, and I don't want to be touched by it.
Sanako's book is not proceeding any further.
I mean,
I
it didn't
see.
help that I kind of charged you some mana earlier. That's probably
It seems to be the case, yeah.
Also, I don't think you want to be sitting in original girl power,
Hmm.
so that's why I put you on the head.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
If people are it has been a pleasant experience thus far, yes. If people are going to be using this much mana, perhaps I should take advantage of the fact that I am not using much of my own to provide them some later if they are receptive to my element at least.
I should also probably mention, Nako is probably one of the people with the most amount of magic.
Fair enough.
Known to have abnormal high magic reserves.
Ah, understood.
Okay, excuse me, I don't want to step on anyone. I need to go very far back, apparently.
Fair enough.
I got you in my arm. I got you.
It likes that direction.
But, even for someone like them, if they were in need, one of my capabilities does effectively permit the transfer of mana from one person to another, just through a medium. Though, and even in that, doesn't even have to be the same time, it can be asynchronous.
My team and I will
That's
be
quite
getting
handy
tomorrow
to
and
have the
morning.
capability of doing such things.
I create crystals that can be infused with mana of most elements, and can be drawn upon by another later to recover their own reserves if they are receptive to the element therein.
Before I actually gathered people to talk. I've been walking around and talking to
I'm
people
actually
about
glad to hear that. Finally, we have one person that can do that work again. We used to have one in the past in cavalry that did it, though they are no longer part of the academy, unfortunately.
How did they approach this matter? I am curious.
It is a bit difficult, possible, but it is difficult to wash it out.
Oh.
That would make sense.
I swear, that dead student.
If you'd
trying
prefer,
to
can
harm us from the void, getting annoying.
I was gonna say, if you'd prefer looking this way, it might help. I'm not sure. I've noticed some people having headaches looking certain directions.
Yeah, I think I also know what's causing it to some extent. So
Ah.
talk to the teachers about.
I see. But you were saying?
Yes, it was at one point when I was first year, was a student that named Onyx, a obsidian gargoyle. They was also capable of making crystals of the various types of elements. As I mentioned,
Yes.
they
The only
left after I joined the
The only limitation that I have is that they do not seem very receptive to receiving elements that are composed in any way of water or fire. But whoever draws upon them is only limited by... I do not know if they would have difficulty from the crystal itself, but the element is more the important matter. At least to my understanding. I have not really had many opportunities to test this, as I have not really been around many magically inclined individuals aside from my family. The golems I couldn't test it on.
If there's one person I would recommend to sometimes work alongside would probably be Mr. Wilhelm, as they sometimes even include the... Well, I have had them make items out of elemental crystals. They're
Yes,
quite adapted.
Well, they are not permanent, but they can stay in their infused state for a prolonged period of time, even several days, and are even receptive to engravings. They could be used for runic spells and reactions as well. You just have to be careful not to damage them in the process. I have learned the hard way that they are temperamental in that regard.
And yes, also from what you said earlier, that they are not susceptible well with water and fire, you said.
I believe that I believe they are is a result of the nature of my magic. It is a combination of, I believe. Yes.
If I were to guess, I would
estimate clay and
You would be correct that they are the.
are typically weak.
You would be correct that those are the constituent elements of what my magic entails, but they have combined into one suited for creation of crystals. It is easiest to refer to as simply just crystal magic, but Mother had taken to giving it a name of prismancy. I believe it was very much the intended outcome of the creation of my body to try to have such a combination occur.
There is one Irishman I know that also uses a type of prismatic magic. Miss Kokery.
I have met her. I have not seen her cast her magic, though, so I cannot say whether or not I would consider it a similar thing, but I will keep my eye out if I see her practicing any.
Yes. Kokery utilizing a method where she absorbs the elements to form shields of the corresponding element.
I see.
Her prismatic form is based of light and clay.
I could see such magics working in a similar regard, though the constituent elements would likely change the resultant properties a bit. Mine are a bit more ephemeral, I'd say, because of the ice aspect. But as temporary as they can be, they are also quite adept.
Quite adept and, I'm gonna say, quite valuable. I'm gonna be all honest. I can already see how that can come in handy in the future. I won't elaborate too much in the current state and things.
That's more than alright. I'm sure I will find out a good use for a number of my skills in due time. I simply wish to be able to provide a valuable service here while I am also partaking of their wisdom.
Yes, this school have a bunch of wisdom to be given. After all, it's, well, regarding the best of the Vandiles, so...
And there's still so much that I am very curious about. I will certainly say I am intrigued in what will be coming in a few weeks from now.
Are you referring to the exam, or what's
No,
after it?
beyond the exam. I was given a bit of an indication by Miss Sayori when they showed me the room for it, and I very much would like to see what it is like when it is being utilized, as it was... I do not know how best to explain it, but it was a very pleasant feeling entering that room. It felt
I see.
comforting.
Well, I'm quite sure you will have then a wonderful time within there, as I know quite a few of the student body are essentially enthralled in that room, I would say.
Is it really that much of a spectacle in there?
Apparently. Personally, I don't see the appeal, though others practically live in there.
I see. An interesting dichotomy, but I suppose I'll have to see for myself when they teach more about what the specifics of it were. Admittedly, it was a bit of an interesting statement. I have never really heard anything about these stars having voices, let alone that they can be conversed with.
I would only recommend to exercise extreme caution.
I assume that there is a likely reason why it is something that has not been heard of. I am sure they will be more than elaborate in the explanation as to that very topic. I will heed your words. But this curiosity does feel like one that should be at least sated.
And I can respect that.
Hmm.
After all, we all chase after what we're curious after, one way or another.
That I can agree with completely. But I think I'll continue exploring a bit. It has been nice to walk around just to get a feel for the place. The tour is one thing, but getting to look around without any particular goal in mind is also a pleasure in itself.
Also, if you ever need anything, just feel free to ask and I shall do my best to help.
I will keep that in mind.
After all, it's my duty as one of the heads of cavalry to try to help as much as possible.
I would imagine that you would probably extend that offer even if you weren't, so I do not consider it something that you are doing solely out of obligation.
Still, it's always kind to at least extend a hand, even though
It is.
obligation might.
It
be
is
there.
very welcomed, all the same. It is something I imagine will very much help the adapting period here. As it is very different from home, that much is certain. For starters, you can talk to most people here and they'll be able to respond back. Most of the...
You said you were from Shinchi, if I don't recall wrong.
Yes, Yangshi, nearby the region of the Shangyao Harbor.
I see.
But the vast majority of the household is composed of mother's creations who serve as the staff for the family's estate. So that the rest of the family can focus on their individual interests. They are very diligent in their work, but they are not much for conversation.
Well, then I hope you adapt well here, where you have conversation at every single turn.
I'm sure I will. Though I will admit I am a little nervous for the exams, just because, well, the mystery of it all is giving me plenty of ways to imagine of what it could be, even though I imagine that it will probably be far less intensive than what I'm believing it could be.
Only time will tell.
That indeed.
Silas was telling me they also have a exercise regimen, so I was offering if they wish to get up earlier in the morning, they can join me.
Usually I do the morning trainings with students, hand-to-hand combat workouts, whatever. Anyone's welcome to join.
My legs hurt, and this is effective.
I did fall from my max size.
But I never met them.
I also do Lance and then potentially you.
Welcome back.
How are things going over here?
Not too bad.
It's something I'm gonna need time.
No one gotten seriously injured?
No.
Good.
Not too bad.
I don't have too many uses of it yet.
Sounds a bit heavy in there.
It's a little heavy, but I'd say it's
Come grab me when
somewhat
you're
tamed.
When you're good. I need to convert ground clothing into it, which is hard to shape. I'm going to I have been trying to have plans to shape it. That has been in the works, but
Maybe I shouldn't be on the platform. The rumbling is even getting to hear. It's a bit hard to stand up.
During the cavalry exam, I plan to get into the middle of the enemy.
It's not so much getting hit by things, just whatever they're doing in there is even shaking the platform itself a bit, and it's not flat ground.
For me,
I understand. Sorry.
Yes, I would hate to lose my balance.
The way I plan this is, if I drop that, they can't come to me.
Faces I haven't seen.
I don't see him right now, but fucking the blue-haired jackal I was telling you about. I mean, he pretty much is. Really, pure water. And he uses those swords to run away.
Can you do this?
No, I can tell them that we give you shit for it constantly.
Yeah, fair.
Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know.
Would that be so like clay magic? Would you place his hand on shoulder? That would
Place
be
hand on your
considered
shoulder.
clay.
No, earth magic can be molded in the pottery as well. Dumbass.
Is it time? Alright, let's go.
Are earth and clay not colloquially the same thing, though?
Somewhere that's, a little
Okay,
quieter.
specifically, I have.
At least I will have these.
I have seen you manipulate sand and earth, and also hard enough sand. Wait, hold on.
Considering what happened, like, considering some of the things I did with
Sand.
the last time
You made
we
in
went
the
out.
glass.
Yeah.
Glasses can make
Nice to
big.
meet you too. My name is Exalio Omertosa. I'm a second
These are sharp, and I.
Guys, enough easy.
This one's fine, but yeah, this one.
We have a fucking
forge.
You're adjusted.
I don't want to get to the forge. I don't like fire.
Still getting there, but
Yeah, certainly lively. I think I will take the rest of the time to settle myself in, though. I should have asked how the numbering of the rooms works so I actually know which one is 5B. Okay, I'm glad I waited.
Thank you, I appreciate
Might take the rest of the day to get settled into the room that I'll be in. Actually, do you know how the room numbering works?
Yes, I do. So the way it works is each floor is divided into 2 letters, and
Okay.
then the room is per number.
Okay, so then, do you know which one? So, do you know which one is 5B?
5B, that would be on the next floor. So this should. Oh no, this should be this floor. This is A and B. So I don't know which one of these is 5. That's the only problem. If I was to guess,
If it was,
I could.
if it's by letter, so it would probably be A, then B. So my guess would be the 5th B one. So
which would be
this
my
one.
assumption would be.
Well, I will find out when other people enter the room if they are the people I'm expecting or not.
Very well. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you for the assistance.